Hello. Hello. Good morning. Hello. How are you doing? Hi. Hi. Yeah, I got my face tracking working again. Headset actually feels more comfortable. I think that cable fix that I was doing before might have been making it more uncomfortable for me. Am I muted? I'm muted. Ah, that explains the thing. Hi. Oh. Oh. Is everything connected? I know I had to turn that lighthouse off. I may have to shifty shift this. Hi! Good morning! I have new straps. I also
Oni-chan, I have a dick.
I had to like...
Hello.
Hello, Jake! Thank you so much for the 40 months! I really appreciate it! Thank you! Yeah, I had to, I may need to redo my play space. I think that might be the problem I've got right now, but I know I went into my BIOS and I redid my BIOS, and I had to, one of the things I changed, which has led to a lot more stability, is I changed my GPU from Gen... Oh, is the music too loud? I feel like the music might be a bit loud right now. Let me turn that down for you guys. Let's go for about there. I need to turn that down. Okay. Let's go for about there. Cool. Yes, it is. Perfect. Better now? Better now?
Oni-chan,
Wolfie!
I have a dick.
Louder.
Loud copyrighted music.
Don't worry. It won't be in the VOD and hopefully it shouldn't get involved in the clips. Now we can hear your lovely voice. Aw, Taras, do you like my lovely little voice? You like my lovely voice? Is it soft? Is it calming? Do I give you lovely little tingly feels? Huh? Also, I see a hype train.
Hello.
I see a hype train. Do you guys see a hype train? Huh? Huh? Yeah, okay. I'm getting a little bit of lag. It could be the world. Maybe I'm gonna fall back to one of my safety net worlds, which are usually good for performance. It is gonna have to be this one. This is the best one I got. Does your voice give you tingles? Yes. Yes, Mom. Aww. Hi, Cisco. Sorry I couldn't join you on your birthday party. Thing. Not the voice. Don't worry about it. I was just switching worlds so I wouldn't be as laggy on my end. I think I know what the problem is. So I went into my BIOS and I changed it from I changed the PCI from Gen 5 to Gen 4 for stability reasons, and I think I'm just getting a few lower frames. I may need to... What's happening? Jake! Thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. You didn't have to do that. Was my toe doing the tracking thingy? How's everyone doing? If you got gifted a sub, make sure you say thank you. Okay? Make sure you say thank you. I'm gonna find a spot. I'm just gonna go for my normal spot. Okay? Okay. Wait, we go this way. We'll stand this way. Hi! Jake, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. Yeah, so I tweaked my BIOS and I done some changes, so I may be a little bit fidgety. I also turned off one of my lighthouses to hopefully remove some of the tracking issues that I may end up getting, because I remember before we were getting tracking issues. So I unplugged one of my lighthouses to remove connection problems. I have a fix for it. Don't worry about it. I can order it. It will cost me like 40 quid to order, but I can order a fix which will get here with probably in less than a week or two, which will help it. So I get my 3 lighthouses back, but I don't feel like it's necessary, considering what I've got planned on the way. Yes. But yeah, Cisco, sorry for not going to your birthday party. After my stream on Friday, I kind of basically had to brain off for a couple of hours, and then I went to the store with my dad, and because of traffic bullshit, we ended up being out for a lot longer, and I didn't get back until like 10ish. And my brain was just like, bitch, you need to just sleep, you're tired. And I went, yeah, I'm a little tired, so I'm gonna go lie down. So I couldn't go, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I hope that's okay. Yeah. But how's everyone doing? How has everyone's weekend been? I'm sorry I didn't stream yesterday. I had a really shit night's sleep on Saturday night. I just couldn't. Well, Friday night? Would it be Friday night? Oh, yeah, Friday night. Yeah, because Friday night until Saturday morning. Yep. I had a shit sleep Friday night, and I couldn't sleep. I don't know what it was. I laid in bed for about 4 hours straight, and my brain just would not let me sleep. It was terrible. It was terrible. I was laying there for 4 hours just going, go to sleep, pass out, pass out, pass out. I was like, and I just wouldn't sleep. And then out of nowhere, I just went, okay, sleep. And then 2-3 hours afterwards, I got woken up by my dad banging around. I was like, oh, for fuck's sake. Doing good, sleepy today. I stayed up late waiting for a delivery. Do you get delivery paralysis? I do get the delivery of paralysis. And it's horrible. I hate it. I really hate it. I really hate delivery paralysis. It's that sensation of you can't do anything. You are not allowed to do anything until the delivery gets there. Your day is ruined until that happens. Yeah, sort of happens. Jake, how have you been enjoying your extra hour of sleep every night? Have you been enjoying it? Yeah, sometimes it happens on what... depends on what it... Yeah, sometimes it depends on what it is. Oh, yeah, it definitely depends on what it is. The more expensive the item, or the more important the item is, the more the paralysis sets in. I have done days where I've ordered something and my brain goes, your job today, bitch, is you are going to go sit downstairs by the door and you're not allowed to do anything until it is here. And I've literally done it. I've gone, cool, I'm going to get my duvet, I'm going to get my pillows, I'm going to dump it on this... What is happening? Terrace! Thank you so much for the 10 gifted subs. I really appreciate it. And I appreciate you. I appreciate you all so fucking much. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for the 10 gifted subs. Are we on Hype Train 5? We're on Hype Train 5. Let's go. We're on Hype Train 5. I want to see if there's a way to do like an overlay. I know there is a way to do an overlay. Maybe I could do a Hype Train overlay. Huh. We could do that. We could do that. Couldn't we? Couldn't we? My face is warm. I no longer have my face fan. One of the thing that got me my face tracking back, by the way, is either something's wrong with the USB cable I was using, or it just does not want to be plugged into the PC. I'm sure there is a way. A way to what? I forgot what we were talking about. What's going on? Hi, gamer. What did I say thinking about? What was I braining? Hi, Jazz. Thank you for the gift. Was that your first time chatting? Hi. To make the Hype Train overlay. I know there is with, I know there is a way to do it. I think there's a couple of services for it. I know there's one with actual Twitch. The thing is, though, is I want one which will actually be like, Hype Train, this percentage, as it goes up in the chat, that, there, it's there. As it goes up in the sidebar chat thingy. If you're on desktop, it's there. I don't know where it is on mobile. There? Is it there on mobile? Right there? Is it there? Or is it still there? I guess it depends on if a portrait or landscape. I don't know. Do you guys use Twitch on your phone? I don't. It's below you on mobile. Chat, can we get that thing big? I'm joking. Don't do that. No, on my right. Wait, on your right. That side. That side. That side. Yeah, but only in audio only mode. Okay. Okay. Alright, your left. That side? That one? That way? There. Your left. That side? That side. Wait. That side or that side? Is it one or two? One or two? One or two? Which one? So that side. One. That side. Is it that side? Same direction your chat is on your OBS, silly. That side. 3. That side? Cisco says 3. That one would be 3. See, that way is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 4. That one. That one's 4. Which one? 4. 4! Ah, fuck. Hey. Ow, my cable. Ah, it's so small now. Ah, the size queen of me. Ah. Chat, is it actually behind you? Hi, chat. That's the ocean. There's a tiki torch thingy. I just cut. I mean, just get hit. Hi, Cal. Hi. Girl. At least the mobile users. Oh. Summer. So easy. You know what's really funny? In the clips and the VOD, it won't get the music, so you're just gonna have me doing that to nothing. That's like the funny thing with splitting the audio. You don't get that. It's like, nah, no. And there is a problem. Why? Because it'll be funny. Hype train! Hype train level 5! Let's go! Let's go! Thank you everyone who gifted subs and subscribed. You are all amazing and I love you guys so much. So very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Can we get a round of applause? Can we get clappers? I need clappers. Do we have a clap emote? Can we get clappers? I need a clapper emote. I need to add that. We'll add that. Jake, remind. Clapper emote. Can we get clappers in chat for everyone who helped with that one that Terrace just did? Do that one. Clappers in the chat for the hype train and everyone who got involved. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You're all amazing. You lovely. Clap. Clappers in the chat. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go! Little clappies! Little clappies! Let's go! Yeah! Thank you so much for everyone who got involved in the hype train. You're all lovely. You're amazing. I'd rather that clap than an 80. Oh god, I'd let 80 clap. I'd let 80 clap, don't worry about it. How are you doing, by the way, Tay? I feel like I haven't seen you in forever. How have you been? You've been good? I hope you've been good. Cisco, you want me to praise chat? Chat's doing so good. They did so amazing. They got the hype train to like level 5. They did so good. They're lovely. They're amazing. And I'm proud of every single one of them. And can I just say, happy birthday, Cisco. I hope you had a wonderful day, okay? I hope you had a wonderful day. You are awesome, you are amazing, you are lovely, and you are kind, and you are doing so well, and I'm so fucking proud of you, okay? You're such a good boy, aren't you? I've been alive just focusing on stuff, trying to get the bits You know how it is. Oh, Tay, do not get me wrong. I know what you'll go. I know. I know the grind. I know the grind. When you know the grind, you know the grind. Why does you praise give me tingles? Because you deserve all the love and praise you can get, gamer. That's why. Sorry, I had a super cheesy mozzarella toasty this morning. It was really nice. I lost 6 pounds this week. Let me have a little victory meal. My diet lets me have meals every Saturday and Sunday to just technically eat what I want. I think we're having lamb curry with pork tonight. Might be wrong. I know the hardest bit is CPU and GPUs. The rest is easy peasy. Oh, you building PC stuff? Join the Discord. Tech Talk is amazing for hardware stuff. We love to help. I actually love configuring PCs. I will literally do that as a hobby. I'm not gonna lie. I'm very tempted to get the PC Builder Simulator 2 and very tempted to just get into playing that on stream. I am that level. I am spreadsheet autism. You have seen the picture I put up on my Twitter yesterday, right? With my organization of everything in Satisfactory and everything that needs to be fully automated. You've seen that, right? I haven't even finished that board. I need to add like 3 more things to it. I just realized. Yes, I am spreadsheet. TikTok is also great for banning you. Hey! We haven't been banned in a couple of weeks and we're getting more... Wolfie, we're getting increasingly better views. On the TikTok, we're doing really, really good. Saying that, I'm very tempted to drop the Saturday and the Sunday and change them to like Wednesday and maybe Monday. So take those 2 and add them into Wednesday and Monday. Just a thought, because I'm noticing no matter what we post on Saturday and Sunday, they tend to do a bit on every platform. So it's kind of like a coin flip deal. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. We might do like we might do like next month doing a little test thing. I don't know. Ow. Oh, it's in the headphones. Keep a Saturday maybe. Sundays of the Lord. Keep that shit holy. I mean, do you know what we could do? Actually, no. Wolfie, well, I'll just talk to you after. I'll just talk to you about the whole plan. Because this month is all about testing the new stream schedule I want to do, and as long as this month goes well, then we can look at doing the next step next month. But that's gonna be like a whole extra thing, and I've got to make sure I'm doing other shit on the side. Otherwise, we can't do it. I've got stuff I got to plan. We got things that we need to do. Things are moving forward. That's all I can say. Everything's going to be really, really cool. By the end of this year, we should be in a solid situation where next year it's just about keeping on top of things and we should be fine. That is all. That is the thing. That is the thing. I feel your pain. I keep trying to save money for a vacation or trip, and every month I keep getting my ass kicked by expenses. You should do you manage your expenses and when payments come out? Furious and Gamer, do you do that? Do you try to manage your payments to be like, so on the 1st, 2nd, and 5th, this money comes out. On this day, this money comes out. My suggestion is if you're trying to get good with your finances, create a simplistic. You don't even have to do a spreadsheet. I was about to say spreadsheet. But what you do is you basically turn around with a note, a piece of paper, and you turn around and say, this comes out on this day, this comes out on this day, this comes out on this day, this comes out on this day. I recommend you look over 3 months. So you can actually figure out the consistent date or the spectrum, the rough spot on the date. Because sometimes it's dedicated on a day, and other times it's within a 3-4 day window. Do that, and then you figure everything out. Similar price to the 9070. Decided my GPU in the end, going with the AMD old flagship GPUs, 24GB, solid spec performance. I'll be good for a long time. Oh, you're talking about the 9700X3D, the 7900X3Ds. Oh no, the 7900 XTX. Yes, those are decent. They are decent. The only difference that you'll get is the newer models are lower VRAM, but they're better in performance per VRAM. Yeah. Hi, Nisa. How you doing, you lovely little psycho? Huh? How you doing, you lovely little psycho? Did you know that Nisa tried to poison both me and Nemo at TwitchCon last year? They completely forgot that we have allergies and decided to just order food that neither of us could go near and tried to get us to eat it. Or tried to convince us that it was okay. I'm like, Nemo can't have peanuts, I can't have gluten. I'm good. Uh-huh. I do each paycheck, my money for bills and investments all get put aside for the month. Then they get moved into an account that is exclusive to those. I need to go talk to another bank because I've been trying to get my hands on a credit card for so long. I'm very tempted to get a credit card from from another bank because I keep getting told no because I'm self-employed. And I'm very tempted to get one. One can't nut, the other can't get bread. What? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. We had to remind Nisa about several times that we can't eat certain stuff. Investment, yes, Warhammer. Love Warhammer. I haven't done Warhammer in a hot minute. I just have not had time. I've been very go for like the past like month and a half. Ooh. Oh yeah, I got new straps. I got new straps. I got a new waist strap which is actually set up properly and it's really cozy. And then I got new feet straps with no Velcro. No more Velcro. Look how secure my feetsies are. I love it. Fendra, yes, the important stuff. Yes. Fendra knows that Warhammer is a true investment because what happens is what you do is you invest in Warhammer, you paint Warhammer, and then when you need money, you sell those painted ones online to other people, and they go, awesome, I don't have time to paint these, and then they just buy yours, and then you're cool. I try, but the thing is, life with sudden emergency expenses, and it's not even oh yeah, this could happen, but no, I got MOT for my car in October and car insurance in April, so I know those. I know travel costs to uni for the whole year will be around 500. I try to keep my fast food expenses for the month to be under 200. I order for 3 people, which most of the time I don't even spend 50. Do you want to know? So I switched to my new diet, right? And I spend about 30. I spend, what was it? How much do I spend a week on my food? 12, 15, 20. I spend about 25 a week on my food. My diet lets me do that. And then on top, yeah, so I want to say I spend probably about £40 a week on food. It feels expensive. It feels expensive, but it kind of isn't. 25 is my core, but then I give myself like 20 pounds on top, about 15 pounds on top of it to have my weekend chill stuff. Is what, 40? Damn. Yeah. That's just for me. That's literally through planning and other stuff. You know, it's really funny. My mum thinks that my mum used to think that I spent too much money on my food because I used to be fat as fuck. Now I'm down to 250. And I'm like, cool. I lost 6 pounds last week. I'm happy. But no, that's without starving. Hey, thank you for the follow. Welcome into the stream. Food expenses are the thing I need to work on, definitely. That I could do better to plan around. Oh, gamer, do you want to know a trick? Do you want to know a trick when it comes to food? there is a couple of tricks that you could do. One is food prepping. Planning all of your meals for an entire week is a really, really good idea for you to rock with. It's kind of difficult. To get right, and it's not for everyone. But if you are overweight, I'm not saying you are, but if you are an individual who is overweight, my suggestion would be this. First, figure out what your problem is, and then address said problem. Because if you think like with me, I feel like food was my biggest expense all the time. And I went through this mindset. I've gone through this mindset more recently of why is it I can't justify spending £20 on something I very much need for work reasons that will last me a year, maybe 2 or 3 years, right? And it's a device which actually helps with my work. It helps with my work, and it's really, really necessary. But I can justify very quickly and very easily spending £20-30 on food which will last me 3 or 4 days. And I basically went, why am I thinking like that? Food is just fuel. And I switched from food being pleasure to food being fuel. And that was the brain moment where I went, yeah, shit, let's just start treating food like fuel and not part of my pleasure routine. And I just went, oh, yeah, that works. That was it. That was the moment. And then I just started to go, you know what? I can live on baked potatoes. I can live on baked potatoes and salad. And it's... I'm officially down 200 pounds from my peak weight, and since July I'm down 45 pounds now. June. Since June I've dropped 45 pounds. Yes. Actually, fucking hell, yeah, that's like a quarter of the weight almost. Fuck. Shit. Yeah, that's like a quarter of my weight. You're rocking that diet. Keep it up. You are doing great. I'm really enjoying the diet. It's the simpler stuff for a lot of people. The simpler the diet, the better it is. And that's the reason why I recommend people try the zigzag diet. Because it's like the easiest one to get your head around. It's Monday to Friday, restrict and fuel. Saturday, Sunday, a little bit of pleasure. I got ice cream for tonight. I got Cadbury's cream egg. I got Cadbury's cream egg ice cream for dinner. It's so nice. It cost like £3. It was like £3 for a tub. And my dad's got himself a flake one. Eat rocks, make grave. Oh, gravel. Fuck my dyslexia. Fuck my dyslexia. I can't see. Everything's gone grey. I'm here. Hi. It is okay. Is it okay? We've got thunder and lightning here. Chat, if you're in the UK or the EU, do you have thunder and lightning right now? We have like really bad thunder and lightning. Thunder and lightning here. It is horrendous. It's horrendous. Sorry, I thought that was lightning. It was my screen. It was my Oh, that scared me. No, it's still clear here. It's still clear there? It's been fucking torrential here all morning. Jake, can I just move in with you? I shouldn't say that. I feel like you're going to say yes, and then I'll end up getting an actual, like, move-in van turn up outside, and they'll just say, get in! And I'll be like, I'm not, I can't. Damn it. I think there was a bit earlier. I got only rain. Can the rain piss off? I'm trying to mow tomorrow the grass for the last time because it's overgrown and I can't because it's raining the past 2 weeks. It's been dry here. It's been actually fucking dry as fuck here for the longest time, and then it started to piss it down in like the last 24 hours. It's like, oh, isn't that nice? Isn't that lovely? Huh? I drive. Wait. I should have. It should have been me. Kidding. It'd been a bit earlier, but it's chill. It's chill right now. It should have been me. Kidding. Get in. We have a puppy cage for you. I'm not a puppy. I'm not a puppy. No, you can't. We have established this, Cisco. Chat has tried to clicker train me. It doesn't work. You can keep trying. You can keep gifting those individual singular subs, but it will. No, I am not clicker trainable. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. Okay? Okay. Okay, I'm not clicker trainable. Try harder, chat. They're not gonna try. They're not gonna try. You've already had a hype train today. You got a level 5. I'm still very proud of you. You did so good. Wait, 1 second. I'm wondering. 1 second. I want to test this thing. I want to make sure that this is on the right. Okay, it is good. Katie is not that kind of bottom no clicker trainer. I'm not clicker trainable. As for your suggestion, I just need to cook more for myself and less takeout. Yes, gamer, that is like, okay, gamer, suggestion. If your problem is you keep ordering out, my suggestion is going to be this. Simple at-home meals. Go to a store, right? And I want you to do this. Look for food that you order out all the time, or look for food that you order for takeout all the time, right? But look for frozen versions of them. If you order, I don't know why you would order a lasagna, but if you were to be someone who orders a lasagna quite consistently, look for a frozen lasagna you can put in the oven or microwave. If you do pizza all the time, look for frozen pizza. If you order burger and fries, look for burger and fries. Say this to yourself. If it's cheaper, it's worth it. Even if it's like £1 cheaper. I guarantee you, if you order pizza all the time, frozen pizza will be significantly cheaper for you. Even the gluten-free versions. If you've got a gluten intolerance like me, gluten-free, was it the Goodfellas gluten-free pizza is like £3-4. So much more worth it than ordering one. When you order one, they're like 15 quid, so it's like 3 times more expensive. Trust me, go to a store and say to yourself this. Just look for shit you already order and see how much cheaper it is. Trust me. Actually, way ahead of you, I ordered frozen stuff this week, specifically a pizza, but also other really tasty stuff, but that is a great idea. Yeah, trust me. If you want to make the switch, just simply take what you order and change it to be, I can make this at home, it's cheaper. And then go with that. It will work way better for you. It's a good start. And then once you've got used to cooking at home, you can then go, well, what can I cook? And then just look for cheaper alternatives. For example, baked potatoes. If you've got an air fryer and a microwave and a little bit of spray oil and some salt, trust me, you can do banger baked potatoes, and you can eat that shit every day if you really want to. Not spank the pizza. Spank the pizza. Hi, Saris. Hi. How are you? You doing okay? I want to eat that pizza. You want to eat the pizza? Make a switch. You want me to make you into a switch? Not spank the pizza. I made my own pizza and mini pizzas. You can get pizza dough at Aldi. I mean, in my opinion, you need to when it comes to certain foods, you need to consider simplicity. If you're someone that doesn't cook at home much, I strongly suggest you just switch to easier versions of it. If it's a meal that you can easily cook regardless, then just go with that. There's you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Just got out of bed. Well, good morning, sweetie. 1 second. I want to do this. Good morning, sweetheart. Wait, you're streaming at 1440p? Yeah, I'm also streaming at 1080p and 720p. I stream at all the Ps. I got all the PPs furious. Did you not know this? I stream in 1440p now. Hi. I don't know why I sneezed. I think it's just dust. It's probably just dust. Yeah, she updated the output a while back. Yeah, I'm on the beta program for 1440p. It's multi-layer encoding. I may be able to go up to 4K eventually, but I don't have a 4K monitor, so it makes no sense. It makes no sense for me to stream in 4K when 1440p is like peak. I knew 1400p was a thing, but I didn't know that you had to. Yeah, I applied for. I actually got instantly approved for it. So they sent out an email asking if I was interested in it because they saw that I was on the multi-bandwidth automated thing. Because in OBS, okay, to all the streamy poos in the chat, I know there's a few of you. If you stream on Twitch, go into your settings and you can go to your stream output. There is an option for multi-band. Stream encoding. It puts the encoding on your system. So don't do this if you've got a potato PC, okay? If you've got an Nvidia like 3000 series or newer, you can do this. And I was utilizing that, and they know on their side that I'm doing that because it lightens the load on their side, and because of that, they saw that I could do it, and they sent me an email saying, "Hey, are you interested in joining this?" I was like, "Yeah, I'll join it," and it just said, "Cool, here's how you do it. You're now approved. Your account is now approved." So yeah, I go 1440p. I go 1440p. I'm all about that lovely visual fidelity. I don't do 60 FPS though. I don't like 60 FPS. I think 60 FPS is a little poopy. Not because I don't think it's clean, but because at the end of the day, my shit's chatting, and you don't need to see my lips moving at 60 FPS, do you? Huh? I just yap. You don't need to hear me yapping at 60 FPS. I'm better off doing 30 and just not getting fucked. Why am I suddenly nasally? What the fuck? Ads incoming? You guys have got ads? No! Just no ads! No. To the ad watchers. Can someone give Sarah a sub? They're currently in ad hell. Huh. Hi, darling. Hi, I'm gonna call you Gussie. Hi, Gussie. Hi. One thing, Twitch has currently shelved the experiments for 4K streaming. It's because no one can watch it. There's no point in it. Terrace, there's genuinely no point in the 4K. If, in my opinion, when it comes to 4K, the only people that should really get access to it are going to essentially be what I would declare to be broadcast channels. The channels which are genuinely doing big, large shows and events. That's what it should be reserved for. Genuinely, that's the only people it should be reserved for, is what would be referred to as a broadcast channel. The ones that do big shows and stuff. Kai, for example, Kai Cenat with the Mafia 3, and the Mafiathon 3 thing going on. I would be doing that in 4K if I was him. If I had access to that, I would definitely be doing that in 4K if I was him. But he would have to be doing multi-band encoding for it. Big events like the League of Legends tournaments, the Overwatch tournaments, big game tournaments. I'm not sure why Twitch hasn't tried to lean more into the tournament shit more. They should really do that. They should really start leaning back into tournaments. I know they don't feel they need to, but it's like, reserve 4K specifically for big events. You could do it for like, oh my god, they could do it for like big gaming expos and shit. Well, the bandwidth is costing Twitch, even if you do the encoding on your PC. Twitch has still to ship that chunky stream to everyone, so giving it to big events would even hurt would even hurt more than giving it to normal streamers. Having it on the books and having it so it's reserved for specifically big events will technically be a little bit more harmful to the entire platform because of obviously higher end bandwidth. But at the end of the day, having that quality locked behind bigger like event style shit changes the dynamic a little. It adds a layer of exclusivity and it makes you go, huh. Also, most people are watching in 1080p or 1440p. Not many people have 4K still. 4K is like TV desk shit. And still have to invest into engineering to make sure that Twitch's infrastructure is capable of delivering 4K streams to everyone. So it just isn't that useful, certainly, even for big events. I mean, Terrace, technically speaking, what you could then argue is if they're investing in the 4K streams and the 4K content, it will if they're investing in the 4K infrastructure, for every 4K stream, technically speaking, when it's not in use, it technically means that around 3 or 4 1080p streams will be significantly more stable. So off event, you essentially get 3 or 4 more streamers of equal size having less problems. Them investing in the 4K technically leads to higher stability for the lower version. Not really how that works. Are you sure? Because my brain goes, if your worry is during the the afternoon, the 6 p.m. news flush? Do you know about the 6 p.m. news flash? It's that point in the day where the news just finishes. Oh no! The best way to describe it is in the UK we have the thing called called the 6 o'clock tea, the 6 o'clock tea problem that we have. So in the UK, every day at 6 p.m. there's a rush during the 6 p.m. news, and it's where simultaneously across the entire country, during the ad break during the 6 p.m. news, people go and put their kettles on. Because during the 6 p.m. news, there is like a long 2-3 minute break at the 15-20 minute mark. I think it's 15 every 20 minutes in the UK. So it's at the 20 minute mark, everyone gets up and puts their kettles on. So what the response is the way that the grid works in the UK is it's all like chained together. The power grid's all chained together. And if they don't tell, hey, like there's a city here and it's chained like this, normally only one goes in. But what they do is during the 6 p.m. thing, they just say everything can flow in, everything can flow out. So, in theory, what they could do is, and they also expanded the infrastructure to make it less of a problem. So, technically speaking, if they do the same, logically speaking, that was how it works. You can't say if you do one 4K stream, you can do 3 to 4 HD streams instead. Not really comparable. I think in terms of data, as in data flow from a single stream, my streams are 21 megabytes. I'm streaming output right now is 22.5. Well, let's just do it like this. My stream output right now is 22 and a half megabytes. 22.5, 22 and a half megabytes, or 22,500 kilobits, right? And for 4K, you're gonna have to double that again. So let's just say a 4K stream should be outputting at 50 kilobytes per second. If you were to do 60 FPS, you have to double it again, so it's 100 megabit upload. 100 megabit per second upload. That's a lot, right? So technically speaking, a 1080p stream running at 60 FPS, should be about 6,500 kilobytes. So, in theory, you are absolutely fucking correct. I would say I was a very much undershoot. I was very much undervaluing it. You're looking at probably about, I want to say probably about 10 streams for one 4K stream. Potentially. It should just be more stability. It's technically more lanes on the highway. I changed my BIOS yesterday, Terrace. I'm in the techie brain. You can't spreadsheet math this problem. Watch me, bitch. Watch me. Okay, the emote makes more sense now. Get the teenies. Get the tinners out. Oh, the tinnies. Foster's mate. Ah. You sure about that? I can spreadsheet my way out of anything. You know what's really funny? The person that taught me about spreadsheets was my mum, and I actually jump spreadsheets around her. I'm not even lightly joking. I know like tons and tons of tricks with like making spreadsheets really quickly, and my mum would just be like trying to do things like one cell at a time, and I'm just like, she's like, what the fuck? I'm like, and she looks at it and goes, that's so pretty. I'm like, I'm looking at a monitor type flow chart right now. I love a good flow. Good flow charts help your brain. Don't tell Terrace that. Terrace doesn't like that. Flow charts breaks Terrace's brain. Terrace's brain is not built for the flowchart and the spreadsheet. And it is my level of autism. I like to be able to visualize things, and spreadsheets and flowcharts help me there. It's okay, Terrace. We'll get you a document of our spreadsheets and flowcharts. It won't have anything nice and visual for you to look at. It's just gonna be a document with everything written. It might be dyslexic friendly, okay? We'll get you a nice friendly, dyslexic friendly written document of the flowcharts to explain everything. Sorry. I understand. I'm sorry. I'm being mean. I love you, Terrace. I love you, Terrace. Did you know that loads of games now, a few games now, I don't really do written instructions and explanations. What is your approach to understanding things easier? Is it a do you do trial by fire where it's you all test something, and well, you're manually, give me something I can put my grabby little hands on and I can play around with it. I present boob. Would you like to go grabby with these? Would you like to do the grabby? Would you like to do the grabby things and play around with my boobies? Is this how I get banned on Twitch? Offering boob? Is this how I get banned on Twitch? Not here on Twitch. That's okay, I can do it tomorrow. Raise his hands. If Terrace doesn't, I will. I want cake. You want this? Is this what you want? Nice cake. You want good cake? You want good cake? Look at the cake. You want my cake. It's okay, I got 2 buntons. She offered, you can't stop me. Ooh. Wait, is it only in that chat? It's only in this chat. Indeed. Yes, indeed. Mwah. Indeed. Mostly hands-on, trying and seeing how it breaks, mostly only in a software sense. I don't really do manual labor much. Oh, yeah, I'm very much I'm very much I need to visualize something before I understand something. But the thing is where with my dyslexic brain, I can visualize things really easy. It's like a win-win situation with my brain. I struggle with written documentation, but the moment I can visually see something, I have this stupid habit of understanding how something works just by looking at it. Have you ever broken something? Have you ever had something physically in front of you and you look at it for 5 seconds and instantly know how the whole thing works and how to potentially repair it? That's how my brain works, which is why I like spreadsheets, because it visualizes something. It visualizes something for my brain and it helps me flow and follow and track. Not exactly, but something like that. Yeah. I learn best if I can read about it, and then try and then teach it. Oh, I'm shit at teaching. I used to teach 3D, but I used to do the theoretical side of 3D. So my brain was actually I taught through theoretization. Is that the word I'm looking for? The whole pushing the concept and the flow together, and that's how I used to teach. Like doing a character in a video game, my brain couldn't let me my brain wouldn't let me teach the specifics, so I taught the overarch. It was, you want to build a character, here's how you design a character. You go look at other people's work, you do this, you do that, and then you turn around and you go boom, and then you create the character. I know this sounds really stupid, but you're taught in character design to do stereotyping. You're taught to do stereotyping because it helps with building a baseline. I really hate it, but it's true. Hi, Max. Hi. You teach stuff about Peak? Volk, I used to teach 3D graphics in college. I did it for a very short period of time. But yeah, when it comes to teaching, when it comes to character design, you teach that stereotyping isn't always bad. It's just a baseline, but you should never rely on it. And then you basically build up from there. You take what you know and what you want, and then you turn that into a character. And then what you do is you do a rough sketch. Make it as rough as possible, and then you put all the fundamentals together. You put all the fundamentals together, and then you go, cool, I want this, and this. Like, you want your character to have an itty-bitty little pouch on their hip to hold stuff. Cool. Why do they have that? Is it practical? Is it strictly visual? Everyone's suggestion, everyone turns around and says, if it's not practical and it's strictly visual, make it practical. The little pouch on their hip, what could it be for? Oh, it's for their vape. It's for their vape, or their cigarettes if they're a smoker. Oh, what you're talking about? I'm talking about character design and the basic fundamentals of character design and the use of stereotypes in, is my hand tracking out? Oh, I may need that thing. I might need to order that later. I'm gonna order that thing later. Yeah, we're just talking about the character design fundamentals. But yeah, when it comes down to it, stereotype's good. But there's like a process. Character design in itself is like an art form. There's a reason why you get character artists. But then it comes to the 3D side. There's two approaches to doing a character design. One is box modeling, which is the most common approach used in VR chat specifically. The other is the industry standard, where you sculpt the character basically like clay. My tracking is very out. Interesting. But yeah, you sculpt the character, and then you make them look cool. And then you sculpt the character and make them look cool, and then you make them functional. That is the approach that I go for, which is why it takes me months to do anything, because then I have to recreate everything from scratch. Well, how are you doing, Azu? I thought that was fucking... I genuinely thought that was... Ah. Sorry, I thought for some reason it was going to start playing Back Parade. Ah! Oh, it's 3 PM, isn't it? Please shut up. Shut up. I hate you. You are annoying. If you're from the UK, did you just piss yourself? If you're from the UK, did you just piss yourself? Been a while since we had one. We seem to be getting them way more often. Do you know what's even scarier? We just had that and we've had thunderstorms all day. I know we good. Give it a minute. We can stick together in Did the world light on fire in the UK? No, it's just the tea time alarm. No, Jake, what are you talking about? It's the tea time alarm. That's just telling me we need to go make tea now. Don't worry, my dad will make me a cup of tea. No, it's the tea time alarm. Jake, what are you talking about? It's the tea time alarm. We gotta confuse the Americans. They gotta believe we have a tea time alarm. They would have just saw every British fucking streamer simultaneously have an alarm go off. How often does the test run? Oh, it's an everyday thing. I just forgot to put my phone on silent. It's a tea time alarm. Jake, we need to confuse the Americans. They gotta believe that we have a tea time alarm. What are you doing? You're going against the joke.
That shit, tomato booger, garbage, nightmare,
Why?
bad,
No.
tomato bad, tomato loser girl, bad.
There is no tea time alarm. We just had a phone alert to inform us to check on our systems. I'm sorry, I lied. It's just a joke that the Brits like to do because it makes the Americans look stupid. We do not have a tea time alarm. We could have a tea time alarm. Why are you lying? I could totally see that you all have a tea time alarm. It could save lives. I'm aware, but it's... What's worse is they've been doing it and it's been thunderstorms all day. It's been thunderstorms all day and it's like, oh, we're gonna let Silver. It's like, oh, you should have a tea time alarm. Do you know what's really funny, Lovica? A while ago, we had one going around online and everyone simultaneously agreed to set it at like 3 PM. And it was just really funny because everyone just got really into it and it was like, oh yeah. I think Sweden should have a FICA alarm. What the fuck is FICA? What's FICA? Isn't that like I don't know, my brain says it's a herpes. Is it a herpes? Could it be a herpes? Huh. Google FICA. I don't wanna. No, wait now. Is it a cookie? Is it a cookie? Can it be a is it a cookie? Can I have a cookie? Can I have a cookie? I got ice cream for later. I got curry and then ice cream. Pronounced fika. You sure you aren't American? Coffee and cookies is very much a thing here, or at least donuts. I know. I know that there's actually a. Was it Biscoffs? Is it Biscoff? Biscoffs are the ones which basically lent on, we're going to make this taste good with coffee. It's cookies and coffee break. I need to lay off of caffeine a bit. I can't not, the thing is I learned I can't not have an energy drink because my body needs the vitamin, the vitamin B complex from it, because that's literally all I drink the energy drinks for now. But I think it needs to be, if I start sleeping bad, I lay off of them for a few days, because that was what happened yesterday. I need a bad sleep, so I got the good sleep now. We got the good rest. We got the good rest. VR, by the way, feels really comfortable now. The cable being significantly smaller does feel a lot better. I need to Jake, remind me to order the can you remind me after the stream to order the tracker fix? Or the Steam tracker fix? Because there's a thing that I can order from the company that I got my track straps from, and it should fix the lighthouses, because it'll let me pair my controllers straight to the PC, meaning I don't, and then the lighthouses can go straight to my headset. The headset, by the way, if you didn't know, the index can only connect to 4 devices at a time, so that will be 2 controllers and 2 lighthouses. Well, no, 10, yeah. And no, is it 5? No, yeah, it's that. And the problem is with my face tracker, it counts it as one of the devices. So it's basically going, the 2 controllers are fine, but we're going to randomly like turn off one of either the controllers or one of the lighthouses. So my plan is to have it so the 3 lighthouses and the Vive tracker on the headset, giving it the 4, and then the everything else will be on these. I remind you. Thank you. Thank you. Mwah. Mwah. From Finland, the top coffee consumers on Earth. Did you hear that apparently when you eat, you should have an espresso with it. You shouldn't have like a latte. Never have a latte with food. Have an espresso with food. The latte apparently bogs down your stomach, making it harder to digest stuff because of all the milk, and milk has protein and calories and weight behind it, whilst an espresso just helps promote stomach acid, making it easier for you to digest, which apparently makes it easier to lose weight. It's a good little trick, apparently. I'm gonna try it for like a week to see if it helps. What was the other thing I needed to remind you about earlier? I can't remember. That's why I said you should write everything down, and then send it to me, because that's the reason why I have you remind me stuff. Maybe Taris knows. Taris, do you remember what I asked earlier to remind Jake? Taris? Hello? Was busy at the time. Oh, I'm not smart. I'm not a good big brain. During stream, I asked Jake to remind me something earlier. I have no memory of that event. I can't remember. Me on the mouth and love me like a time. Oh, I remember. Jake, I remember. It was remind me to redo my play space my play space tracking. That was it. Remind me to just redo my play space tracking. Okay? 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 Head empty, only Q. I am adorable. I am indeed adorable. But yeah, that was it. Redo my play space. Order tracker fixer. Yes, so far that is it. That is all. Yes. Got it, look. Thank you. Track, order, play space fix. Yes. That is very true. Yes, I'm adorable. I'm more cute on my knees, but you can't get me on my knees here. Unless you want to, like, do a huge donation or tip, and then I'll probably really cry. I'm not going to let that happen, though. You're not allowed to tip me. No one's allowed to tip me. No. Ow. I'm the mouth and love me like you'd say that. I'm just realizing that the lighting in this world is wrong.
You're cute.
It's showing that the sun should be about there, but the sun is there. It's like off. No donation, but I'm going to tell you you're cute anyway. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. Huge donations. Katie on her knees. Wrong platform. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. That's Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Yeah, sir. Especially next week. Especially next week. It's gonna be fun. Yeah. I will clip it. Fuck yeah. Chat, how are we all doing? How's your weekend been? Have you done a good weekend? Have you guys been having a great weekend? Have you guys had a good weekend? You guys had a fun weekend, huh? You being a good boy. You've been a good boy and girl. Huh? Can I just grab the lens? I know I can. Did they fix that? Fuck's sake. I wanted to be able to grab the lens. I like being able to do that. Oh, fuck. I picked mushrooms today. The silly cybie ones? Or just mushrooms? The goofy ones? Gotta put on my pizza later. Let's go! You know, I really would love to try the funny mushroom someday. I don't think it's for everyone. If I'm correct, the problem with mushrooms that have psilocybin in, the problem with them is that some people it will cause more mental damage, and for other people it will help them. It is very much it's very much a coin flip if you just do it on a whim. It is very much you kind of need like a proper assessment before going in on them. Chanterellus mushrooms, couldn't find any silly ones. Ah, I watched Nimona yesterday with my brother, and first thing I think, the main character and the other guy are gay for each other. I've never watched it, so I don't know. I've never watched it. Yep, it amplifies emotions. It amplifies emotions, and it apparently does something weird with your It apparently does something weird with like your brain chemistry and the synapses all up in the brainy, and basically for the brainy stuff, it basically will like cause more connections to form. Even if you're like even if you're in like your 60s and 70s, apparently it's like really really good if you're like if you're having like a I want to say if you're suffering with something like Parkinson's or dementia. I may be wrong. I know the one with like the handshakes, where it doesn't feel. No, that one's CBD oil. Yeah, that's like the ones where you've had like a stroke and your hands are like properly shaking, and you can't stop them from shaking, so you have CBD oil and it just goes. It like dampens it. LSD also helps with depression. It's so funny how loads of drugs, basic drugs, can do a lot of good under the right conditions, and the only problems with drugs comes from the abuse that can happen with them. Purple nipple mushrooms. Purple nipple? Huh? Don't have red cap mushrooms. That is how people die. That is how people stupidly die. I think there's like 20 deaths a year of people having the silly mushrooms, which just make your insides go, I don't want to work anymore. You do? I'm fine. By the way, I was right. Dementia. Yeah! Well, you're right. Or I would really love to try and find it. I already wrote that one. Yep, it amplifies emotions. Chanterellus yellow. Ooh. I know that there is one mushroom type which apparently tastes like pork. No, beef. It's like beef. It's like a beef. Like good beef. Like really really thick beef. Why is the word beef really fun to say? It's like, beef. Like open the can and go, beef. Just, beef. That is why I want to try it. Get all my meds down to one funny looking mushroom. You just do it like every night before you go to bed, gamer. You just say, oh, time to go to bed. I'm looking through the universe. And then you wake up the next day and you're just like, I'm gonna go shower. And then you're fine. That would be really interesting. Yeah, it is able to it is able to alter the way your neurons communicate and promote neurons to form new connections, which can remain after the chemical leaves the body. Yeah. Don't pick mushrooms unless you know your mushrooms. Yes. It's like in Peak. In Peak is really, really funny. Anytime someone finds mushrooms, I tell them to bring it to me because I know the mushrooms. And then, like, how do you know the mushrooms? And then they're like, do you want to get the mushroom badge? Do you want to get the mushroom badge? And they're like, yeah, sure. And then I'm running around with a mushroom hat because I am the mushroom queen. And I like the hat. It's a good design. It helps with your silhouette. But yeah, I'm just running around with it. And then they run up to me with a mushroom, say, is this safe? Is this safe? Is this safe? And I'm like, that one's safe, that one's safe. Throw that one away. That one's safe, that one's safe, that one's safe. And they're like, how do you know? I'm like, the chodes are always safe. The button cap ones are safe if they've got a cross on the top. The group ones are good as long as it doesn't have a skirt. And the trumpet ones are good as long as it doesn't have gills on the bottom. And they're like, how do you know that? I'm like, because I just know. The trick that by rule of thumb, every single one of them is the more detail it has, the more dangerous it is. Apart from the button cap ones, that's the exception. And they're like, huh. I wonder how it was back in the primitive days. Like, this one tastes nice. This one killed Steve instantly, and this one lets you visit God. Lovica, where the fuck do you think religion came from? Where do you genuinely think religion came from? My beta blockers are a bit trippy. Katie, careful. How so? I'm just giving advice in Peak. I'm just giving advice in Peak on how to eat all the, have all the mushrooms, and stay away from the red mushrooms in real life. If it's got red on the top, it's a no-go. Actually, to be honest, in general, if you don't know the mushroom, don't go near it. Some might take it as fact. In Peak, by rule of thumb in Peak, if it's more detail, apart from the in Peak, in the game Peak, where you climb the hill and the mountain, if you want to get the mushroom cap, here's the top piece of advice. If a mushroom has more details, it is bad. Apart from the button caps, look for the cross. Okay? Okay. I'm talking about in the game, not in real life. I've never done any mushrooms. I've never gone foraging. You know what people can be like. I am very much aware of how stupid humanity can be, hun. Don't take anything I say as gospel. Please don't take anything I say as gospel. Like, I flip-flop on my ideas so often, it's ridiculous. Like, seriously, I'll have an idea, I'll try to implement it, we'll try it for like a month, and then realize it doesn't work, and then we'll try a different idea. I've done a lot of experimenting over the 7 years I've been streaming. Trust me, I'm aware of the stupidity of humanity. I'm evidence of the proof of the stupidity of fucking humanity, okay? I'm the result of two stupid people getting together, thinking that they're in love, and then they broke up. But that's fine. My dad is my dad. My mum is my mum. My mum's a psycho. We're all good. We're all good, okay? I haven't talked to my mum in months. I should text her, but I don't know what to text her at this point. If she doesn't text me on my birthday, I'm just going to respond to her just saying, ha. Actually, chat, how are you finding the new stream schedule so far? How are you guys finding the new stream schedule? Are you enjoying the new streaming schedule? Because I feel the new stream schedule is working. I had a little bit of a mishap, but that was completely out of my hands. I just could not sleep on Friday night. What we going to do for your birthday? I don't really do anything on my birthday, gamer. I'm going to be streaming on the other platform because it falls on a Wednesday. But in terms of what I'll be doing in general, I don't know. I don't really celebrate my birthday. I never have. I haven't had a birthday party since I was 10 years old, so it is what it is. Mankind knew they couldn't change society, so instead of reflecting on themselves, they blame the beasts. Moving on. Yep. Happy birthday. It's not my birthday, Volk. My birthday's at the end of next month. Love Bean. Hi, Villas. Hi. How are you doing? You doing okay? Hey, about the Zoom. I haven't celebrated my birthday since I was 10. I'm not gonna lie, growing up, I kind of felt like my birthday was always a burden and I was never allowed to really celebrate it. I'd ask for something and my mum would go, no, we can't afford that. And then my sister would ask for something and it will instantly be granted. So I always felt like I was just like the not allowed to have fun person. I started celebrating somewhere in my early teens. The last time I celebrated my birthday, I was 10 years old. I was on holiday with my family and we completely forgot it was my birthday. Not even joking. We went away for 2 weeks. I was in the Philippines for 2 weeks with my family, with my mum and my granddad, who's sadly since passed. And I was away. We completely my mum forgot my birthday. They all forgot my birthday until the very last minute. And that was my last birthday party. I just have never celebrated my birthday. It's just never been a thing that I've done. I'd like to, but I don't feel like I'm worth celebrating. So why? Why bother? Hello, I'm alright. How about love? I'm doing good, hon. I'm doing good. For my birthday, for me, my birthday always came with drama between friends and family groups. I have mental image of me on a video looking depressed as a friend talked to me about some bullshit someone else did. I don't know why. I just feel like my birthdays are just never worth celebrating, and I just don't feel like I'm worth celebrating. And that's always been the vibe I've always gotten. You're totally worth it. I've never celebrated it, and I don't know what I would do. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Something might happen. I might just not end up doing anything that day. I might just end up being like, I'm gonna just rest instead. I might genuinely just be like, I'm gonna take a day or two. We'll see how I feel. Well, if you want to celebrate, I know you got plenty of people that would celebrate with you. But otherwise, do what makes sense to you. Eat cake? I'm not allowed cake, Jake. Do you know what's really funny? I went to my nan's birthday a couple of weeks ago, and we was there from like, I left at 11, and we got back at 7 p.m. We got back at like 6, 7 p.m. and I hadn't eaten anything all day. And the reason why, everything there had gluten. It was sandwiches, it was sandwiches, pastries, and everything that I couldn't have. And I was like, cool. And I got offered cake several times. Not even joking. They gave me like 3 slices of cake and I just kept giving them to other people because I couldn't have it. I'm like, you trying to kill me? I literally told the same person 3 times, I can't have this. I have a gluten problem. And I run a rule of I'm not risking it. If I think it's got gluten, I'm assuming it's got gluten. I'm not having it. Unless I'm sure, I'm not risking it. That's how it always is. Not that cake, Katie. Cake or cake? Cake. Mooncake. Mooncakes. Mooncakes. Moon pie. Moon pie. I've never had that. Actually, I can't remember if I've had it. You're most sweet for me. You got it in one. You just want to see my ass again, don't you? You want this? You want my booty? Time to piss off Terrace. Look at my booty. Look at my booty. Okay, smaller cable, way more comfortable. VR, way more comfortable. Problem, it's getting in the way just as badly as before. It's just not as heavy anymore. Hi, Deaf Bye. Who doesn't want to see it? Terrace. Terrace is the keep me in line with TOS. Terrace is the one that keeps me in line with TOS. Jake is the one that encourages me to break TOS. Wolfie is the one that encourages me to try and do more clips, but also tells me off. And Rafe is the one that turns around and freaks out anytime I do anything sexual because they see me as a sister. I mean, it is nice. It is really nice. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm getting back into working out from tomorrow, actually. I gotta make sure I do that. I'm supposed to, I should have been working out every day, but I'm just like, going to be a lot of cake cutting clips tomorrow. Don't worry, Jake, if there's enough of them, Wolfie can make a little clip compilation. It'll be fun, it'll be great. With your gluten issue, are you able to have gluten-free stuff? Well, yes, I am allowed to have gluten-free stuff. The problem is people don't. My family. The thing is I'm pretty sure a lot of people in my family think that my gluten-free thing is just a choice, and don't realize that the reason why I'm gluten-free now and I haven't been my whole life is because one thing that they don't realize is HRT. Did you know that during puberty and doing HRT can actually change your digestive system and actually bring potential new allergens and allergens and intolerances to the surface during you can literally be someone who loves peanuts when you're like a child and be fine with peanuts your entire life, your entire childhood. Then the moment your hormones kick in for like puberty, you could suddenly become deathly allergic to it. Guess what? When you're trans and you go through HRT, you go through that shit again. I'm logging for longer edits. I know. Oh yeah, good point actually. Yeah, you're supposed to at the end of the streams give me like timestamps to run with to turn into videos. Should try and do that more often actually. I don't really have any good talking things anymore. I'm just a weird whore. Nope, never heard that, but does make sense. So, as to what I liked when I was a kid versus as an adult, as a trans person, that has to be wild ride. You go through puberty twice. Was it before I went gluten free? I was when my bitch ex roommate was here, I was 450 pounds. That was great. I was 450 pounds. And then after they left, I dropped 100 pounds over like a year. And then I learned that I had a gluten intolerance after about a year or so. I lost like 100 pounds over like a year. And then I proceeded to realize that I had a gluten intolerance. Went gluten free. And then I learned and figured out that the gluten intolerance was also holding my weight back. went gluten-free, dropped down to about, I think I lost like 50, 60 pounds. I think I lost 70 pounds, but then I proceeded to gain a bit more weight because I got really heads down with certain things, which was not a good idea at the time. I lost motivation for wanting to lose weight. And I stagnated at about 290 for a while. I think I went down to 270 for TwitchCon last year. I just lost a lot of motivation. And then basically, like, I want to say in June, July. In June, I had just a moment and my brain just says, bitch, just get on with it. And I just went, yeah, I'm going to get on with it now. You will get them when you get them, Katie. I am a bit limited on time, though I am managing to catch up on things. It's okay, Jack, I understand. I completely understand. I very much understand. You've got a full-time job, you do, and you take such good care of me. I completely understand. You do way too much, and you definitely shouldn't need to do them. But it can, if you can have gluten-free stuff now, I want to have you try ice cream pie, which we can make with gluten-free cookies for the crust. That very much sounds like an American thing, hun. That very much sounds like an American thing. Holy shit. Huh. Yeah. My legs are hurting. It is, and it's delicious. I mean, I didn't understand the whole concept of corn dogs until I tried them back in 2019, and my brain just said, oh, I fuck with this. I fuck with this hard. Part-time, it's the long COVID that cause problems, and you've learned more recently, Jake, that you need an extra hour of sleep. To be honest, that could just be also you getting older, because that's kind of what tends to happen. As you get older, you kind of realize, I need that extra hour of sleep. Usually in, like, I want to say in your, like, mid-20s, well into your 30s, you need that extra hour of sleep. What happens is when you're young, you need loads of sleep. And then in your early 20s, you go, actually, I'm fine on not much sleep. And then as you get into your 30s, you realize you need a bit more. And then you want to get more into like your a little bit more sleep into like your 50s. And then the moment you kind of hit about 55, 60, I want to say about 60-ish years old, you kind of just start to sleep less and less and less. You kind of just go into this, I don't need to sleep as much. You'll literally just get to the point, trust me, when you're in like retirement and you're like 80 years old, you'll sleep randomly throughout the day, but technically speaking, you'll be sleeping a lot less. You're dealing with long COVID. Yeah, we have an obesity problem here for a reason. We can make good food when we want to. Do you know what's really funny, gamer? Americans and loads of people say that the UK has really shitty food taste and we don't use, apparently we don't use spices and we don't use like seasoning. But then you actually come here and you actually try proper meals that we have, like proper meals, and you realize we do know how to use spices, but we know that you don't need to use them on any and everything. Like, it's the funniest thing when Americans and people realize, actually, we know what we're doing. It's like, Hi, Sai. Hi, Sai. Hi. How are you? You doing okay? You doing okay, hon? Huh? I went on a split shift system, a work period in the mornings and a work period in the evenings. And you're doing amazing, Jake, and I'm so proud of you for that. You have 3 spices, salt, pepper, garlic powder. That is it. There is also paprika, curry, mustard. There is also curry powder, mustard. Yeah, there's like a whole list. That is more salt and pepper. Salt and pepper are like the fundamentals. Garlic powder is a very American thing to add into any and everything. But then you've also got cardamom, star anise. Yeah, there's like lots. There's like lots. I don't understand why people need everything to be spiced to the to the bejesus. Oh, I don't understand it either. As someone who's got quite a sensitive taste palate, I like to neutralize my food as much as possible. Like, I know, was it Nemo? You know Nemo? She pops up on my stream from time to time. She's sometimes in chat and she's sometimes in VR with me. If you put a hint of pepper on any of her food, she goes too spicy. She does not do well with spicy food, as none of us do, but she is so spice no that pepper fucks her up. Pepper. It's like, bro, what the fuck? It's just pepper. It's like, yeah, it's too spicy. It's like, whoa. Another dragon, hello. Hi, Villiers. No damage, just got the tiredness thing to deal with. It's on it. Honestly, I'm noticing that a lot of people since COVID are having to have been struggling with like general energy management. I know I struggle with my energy management, but it's also to do with me overdoing it. Like, I've learned that mornings need to be kept clear as possible for me. I can do as much work as I want in the evenings, and I should really just focus on stream, main secondary task, and then additional stuff that I just want to do. And that's what I'm focused on. And if I do anything before stream, it's very optional and only if I've got time. And if I'm in the mood for it. But that's what I've learned. It's honestly just down to individual energy management. I'm doing good, thank yous. I hope you super duper goodies. I'm awesome. I'm really awesome. I hope you're okay. Yeah, the UK has lots of food that has spices on them. It's called foreign food. You say that, huh? Okay, you say that, Fungito, but like, was it the chicken tikka masala was the chicken tikka masala, which is a very famous dish globally, is not Indian. It's from Birmingham, which is from the UK. It's genuinely a meal cooked in the UK, and it's delicious. Was it the coriander chicken? Also, coriander chicken? Also developed in the UK. It's very much food created. Yes, we get our spices from overseas, but so do you. So does everywhere. Outside of like India, Mexico, and like tons of other places, you tend to actually import a lot of your spices, because a lot of spice, you are more than just the country you're in, you're part of the culture you inherit. And that is the thing. The UK, England's been around a fair bit. We did a thing which I kind of really don't like. I can actually claim as part of my country's background. Colonization. I'm not going to go into it. I do and don't agree with it to a degree. I agree with the whole globalization thing with trying to help other peoples into, like, bring people forward into the modern world. That part I agree with, but I don't like the, like, whole suppression of the local shit that happens. That shit was bullshit. That stuff is like, I don't like that. I wish we just went to a place, talked to them, said, would you like our help trying to help you bring you into the modern era? And then we go on, yes, and then we bring them trains and we bring them industry, and then they're like, oh, this is cool, we're thriving now. And then we're like, cool, part of our deal, we get spices from you, thank you. I'm not going to go into that though, shit. They got a bit dark. But no, yeah, you're part of the cultures that you inherit as a country. America is very much a collaboration, a colossal clusterfuck of loads of culture, and then they turn around and claim it as their own. The French fry is not American. And my comment about the 3 spices is more personal preference. You can make a lot of meals taste great just with the simple stuff. Just substitute what you want, where depends on the meal. Yeah, it depends on the meal. Like, I use a little bit of salt. I don't really go near pepper unless I really like want something a bit different. I'm enjoying of the spicy food. I tend to avoid spicy food because of how sensitive my stomach is. I do like spicy food, but I don't go near it all the time. Like, I added some paprika to my baked potato, like you suggested. Very good. Told you. I am lucky I was 100 healthy when it all started. Love my lamb tikka masala. Every country imports spices except tons of other places. Okay. No, as in every country imports spices apart from countries which produce said spices. You don't import. It was in the UK. In the UK we do a lot of rapeseed. You don't need to import rapeseed from other places. We've got plenty. Thank you for the follow. Welcome into the stream. Fajitas? You're having fajitas? Tequila. Are you gonna get drunk? Jake's gonna get drunk. Bringing people to the modern era inevitably suppresses their culture. It's just how it is. I mean, technically speaking, you could technically bring them the ideas and says have fun with the concept and then watch them go about it. If you present them with a picture of a train and you say, this is how it works, or this is how we got it to work, we're not going to build this for you, but we're going to present this to you and see how it goes. If they end up making a train in the exact same way and then go, we're going to redesign this, we think we can do it better. It's like, okay, cool. Sushi has a lot of traditional Japanese food, embrace the simplicity and promotion of the rich flavors of raw natural ingredients. Rapeseed is a very common here too. Yeah, rapeseed is just very common everywhere, but you don't need to really employ. So yeah, actually, Lovica, sushi is a great example of a food type that actually inherits local flavor palettes. The Californian spring roll. The Californian spring roll is because Americans didn't like the idea of having the seaweed on the outside, so they made it so the rice was on the outside and seaweed was on the inside. But they still liked it. Despite the fact it's literally the same ingredients. Sushi is a great example of adjusting to local preference. And that's basically what all food is. Especially when other places get it. We get the spices in, we go, oh, what about this? And then we make a fucking chicken tikka masala. Okay, cool. Trade knowledge. Yeah. Calico, what? Yeah, they put the rice on the outside to hide it. Yeah. Heathens. I had to look up rapeseed, didn't realize canola was another term for it. Canola oil. It depends on where you're from. We call it rapeseed in the UK. It's very useful oil, actually. I use it with all my stuff. It's very healthy, actually, especially as a spray. I like my salty seaweed. Oh. Jake, I feel like if I were to ever meet up with you and then cook for you, I would probably do fried seaweed. I do fried seaweed slices with you. I think you'd like that. It's a South Korean specialty. I've been ignored. Oh, hi Mystic. Hello. Sorry, I had a moment. Hi Taylor. Hi Mystic. Hi. No, don't cry, you bitch. I will cry too. Don't do this to me, Mystic. I'll cry. No, don't make me cry. Traditional food is also based on a lot of what is locally available, which is why many traditional Northern European food lacks spices and such. Yes. And given the UK is a teeny tiny little island out in the North Sea, we have a tendency to not have much space. So we tend to have the most blandest of flavors, and why so much of our food is beige. Because the most shit we could probably grow is wheat. Because corn is an American thing. Literally, it was more of an American thing than a UK thing, and it's only really become prevalent over the years. You get higher yield through wheat, I think. No, I can't remember if it's higher yield for wheat or corn. I don't remember. Improvise, adapt, overcome. Yeah, exactly. Is it? I think corn holds longer, but wheat has higher yield per calorie. Well, yeah, per calorie per gram, you can get more from wheat and barley. But in terms of like general yield, you get way more from corn. Granted, corn is actually good for me because of my gluten issue. It's not on my list of problems. Vice. I like Vice. What's Vice? Jake, what's Vice? The only thing I have a huge problem with don't understand is the desire to put vinegar on French fries, chips, and crisps. I can't have vinegar on anything, gamer, because it's made from barley. Malt vinegar is made from barley, and I can't have it. My dad put it on some food at one point, thinking, "Oh, this is fine." And I said, "Dad, I can't have that. It's got vinegar on it." And he said, "You can have vinegar." I said, "Look on the ingredients," and he reads it, and it goes malt barley, and he was like, "For fuck's sake!" And I was like, "Yep, you got to get like proper. I can, but the best stuff to put on chips is chips and crisps and stuff is the malt vinegar, which comes from barley and rye." I don't know how to feel, but someday I love putting marinara sauce with cheese toasties. What's my favorite approach to cheese toasties? I did this morning a cheese toasty, and I used 3 slices of I did 3 mozzarella cheese slices. They were amazing, but oh my god, they were messy. I had to wait for them to cool down because they were made of lava. Onion vinegar from the chip shop, yummy. Jake, when was the last time you had chips with curry sauce? Which, by the way, is a very British thing to have. When was the last time you just had chips with curry sauce? I'm sad because you don't say hi to me, but how are you doing? I said hello! Taylor, I said hello! What the fuck do you mean? You said hi. I said hi. You gave me a crying emote and then you said fucking nothing. Don't blame me because you went quiet, because I don't know how to respond to 3 crying, smiling emotes. Why? Hi, Depp. Hi. Why you being mean to me? Don't be mean to me. No bully. No bully. That was me. Don't be mean to me. I hope you're okay though. I will admit, mayo and vinegar combo really good. I actually really love mayonnaise with my chips and my fries. Friend from Scotland showed me that one. I really do like fries. Oh no, yeah, I love mayo with fries. Mayo with fries is really nice. Especially when the fries are really salty and you just dip them in and that's like perfect. Because you can't put too much mayonnaise on the fries unless you really get it in there and you scoop it. Mayo is disgusting. Get out of my chat. Get out of my chat. Mayo is amazing. Mayonnaise is the best condiment. It is better than tomato sauce. It's better than ketchup. Mayonnaise is the best. Because you can put anything with it. I've had honey mayo. Honey mayo is really nice, by the way. I've had truffle mayonnaise. I've had garlic mayonnaise. It's nice. I'm be funny, don't know how to... I'm be funny, don't know how to take a joke. I'm fucking dyslexic brain, texty chat, garlic mayo. I like mayo, it's nice. You can have magical mayonnaise. Mayonnaise is lovely. It's all about preference, though. A Kewpie mayo is really, really good because it's got like a really nice flavor tone to it. Chipotle mayo also delicious. Yes. You can also get curry mayonnaise, which just Coronation mayo. Have you tried Coronation mayo? Coronation mayo is really, really nice. That shit fucking slaps. That shit slaps harder than a fucking pimp. Like, seriously. Got a few Scottish friends. I do have a Scottish friend or three. Taylor, don't leave. Wait, yeah, Taylor, don't leave. Fungito, don't leave. I was just having a bit. Please don't leave. You're okay with you're allowed to have your preferences. I like mayonnaise because I can't stand ketchup. I just can't stand ketchup, and mayonnaise is like a really nice grab. I don't like the plethora of mayonnaise that my dad gets, but in general, I do prefer mayonnaise to ketchup. Because you can put it on anything. You can put mayonnaise on salad, and it makes the salad really, really nice. You can have it on fries, and it makes the fries really, really nice. It's kind of just like a mellowing. It's like a mellowing condiment. Why is it called a condiment? Is it because it's why is it called condiment? Huh. Oh, that makes more sense. 90 shillings is a Scottish bear. I'm sorry for making you mad. You didn't make me mad. You didn't make me mad. It's fine. I've heard a lot of good things about Kewpie mayo, yet I have no idea what it is. Kewpie mayo is just a company. Lavaka, Kewpie mayo is just a company that makes mayonnaise, and it's made with rice wine. They use rice wine with it. Hi, Zonomy. Hi. But yeah, they use like rice wine and stuff with it. So it's got a little. It's basically got a tiny amount of sake in it. Hello, Han. Hi. How are you? But no, that's like the big selling point with Kewpie mayo. It's made with a little bit of rice wine. It makes it really, really good. There's the tea. There's the tea alarm. I feel bad about myself. Why do you feel bad about yourself, Taylor? You're amazing. Nobody felt bad. No bad feel. Does it taste different? It tastes very slightly. Okay. If you like mayonnaise and you can find some Kewpie mayo, it won't be with the other mayonnaise at stores. Most of the time, you might have to go down the World Spices aisle because it's made it like I found it at the store I go to with my dad, and it was right next to like the boba tea. It was right next to the boba tea and the rice for some reason. It is regarded as like a global food type thing because I think it's from Japan. I'm pretty sure it's from Japan. And it's like a really nice flavor, but it's like it's basically mayonnaise on steroids. That's like the only way to describe it. I'm going to see if I can pick up some Kewpie mayo from the import store sometime. It's so worth going for. And the bottles with it, by the way, if you can get a small bottle of it, the thin bottles, they're really nice and squidgy, and they're reusable. They're really, really good for reusability. So you can put other mayonnaise into it, and it's like, and they're really, really good. They're designed very, very well. Twisted my ankle at a festival. How about you? I am trying a new stream schedule. We're going a bit crazy and stuff with it. Reminds me, Jake, can you remind me to fix the ! schedule command on Twitch? I could do all these fixes tonight. I forgot to do it. Hi, Kai. Hi, how are y'all doing? I'm doing good. How are you? You doing good? You doing okay? Huh? Robin Williams is such a treasure. Miss him. Dilly. I miss him. Spent a week in Scotland filming on Being Human with Robin Williams. I miss him. He was such a lovely guy. A gun. But how's everyone doing? You guys didn't answer my question. How are you guys feeling with the new stream schedule? Am I becoming a bit much? Am I being a little bit much? More? Am I being much? Am I being much more muchly, or in a good way or a bad way? Got a round of beer of him. Got a round of beer off him. Of him. I'm doing good. Just got a new Gundam model. Are you in my Discord? We have a Warhammer section. I'm gonna change it to I'm gonna change the title of it to collectibles and paintables. That'd be really, really cool. A good way. No, why would you think we would get too much of you? Because I am a person who is concerned that I can be a bit much at times because of my anxiety, and my brain says I'm being too much too often, and it gets in my way. It is where my anxiety comes from. It is the ball of anxiety that is I, and that is not a good thing. It is the big ball of the anxiety where I go, oh, I'm annoying, I should shut up and stop. But I realize I shouldn't, because that's my brain going, aha, bitch. I haven't seen the new schedule, though. I posted it in the Discord. It should be under the general chat. I'm basically going to be doing a monthly schedule. I'm going to show you the days I'm streaming on. A little rule of thumb, by the way, at least for this month, if ever I fuck up, because I'm adjusting to it, if ever I get a little bit where I'm like a bit fucky-wucky, one day I will skip stream that day. I'm going to try my hardest to stick to it, but it's very much, You were doing fine, Katie. Thank you. I love being here. More opportunity to see you is great. Yeah, I just need to try and get it so more people want to come by and say hello. That's like my goal. You should share my stuff around chat. Actually, here's a good question. Do you ever... I don't know why I got on the floor. I felt like I needed to get on the floor. Do you guys ever take my clips and share it with your friends? Do you ever, like, take my stream clips or share my streams around with your friends? Like, oh, I think you'll like this person. You should come watch them. Do you ever do that? Like, share my stuff and my content with other people? Because I'm interested in finding out if you guys do that. Do you like sharing me? Or are you one of those people who want... do you just want to try and keep me to yourself? Is that what you do? Because I like it if you start trying to show me around and stuff. Don't ask why I'm on my knees. I think I should start doing that. Not the specific clips, but I talk about my time here, and you're a streamer, so people will be interested. I've shared you, like, 8 friends that way. I appreciate it if you guys did show me around. I'd love it forever. It helps me out. It does help me out. Like, if you just want to... If you think someone might like me and my content, maybe you can show me around and drop a link to my stuff in them. And it'll be really, really useful. I'm going to be completely honest. I kind of really don't share YouTube clips of your videos to anyone because the friends that I have are mostly friends with my brother. So probably wouldn't understand it very well. Normally I would, but they wouldn't agree with her very well. Is it because I am she with a dick? Is it because I am she with a wee wee? Is it because I am the best of both worlds? Is it because I talk shit all the time? Is it because I'm a little controversial just because I exist? Keeping to myself is cool, but I like to share. You should share. If you think someone might like me, then you should share. It'll be cool. I don't know why I'm on my knees, but I'm on my knees now. Go to bed. I make a cup of coffee for your head. Get you up and down very warm. Ooh, GPU temperature is 56. Let's go. GPU usage is... Huh. CPU usage is down, GPU usage is up. It usually the other way. I might need to put that back onto Gen 5. I've come. Hello, Vegito! But general answer is yes, I do share, and yes, I think people would enjoy you. Yeah, if you think people will enjoy me, then you should try and share me around. It will genuinely help me out. Okay. If you guys really want to know, I am really shit with like marketing myself. I'm not a person who is really good when it comes to marketing, and it's something that I genuinely would like to work on. Because at the end of the day, I should get good at marketing in case of sponsorships. By the way, I had got offered a sponsorship. I am on the fence with maybe doing it. It would be a game, but it would work with you guys, I think, because of Satisfactory. But yeah, in general, I'm shit with marketing, but I feel like I'm good when it comes to connecting with you guys. I think I'm good when it comes to engaging. And I think you are... I feel like the amount of you that comes back after being here simply once is quite good. So in my head, that's my strength. And one of the problems I have is obviously my marketing. And I feel like the best way for me to do my marketing more appropriately is to utilize you guys and just say, hey, have you seen this bitch? I think you'll like her. And that's it. That's all I can really think of. I just ask if you like what you see and you think someone else might like me, maybe poke them and be like, hey, do you watch this bitch? She's kind of funny at times and she makes my heart go, ooh. She makes me go, ooh. Kitty drones. Yes! Yes! I'm just the she with a we sounds like a merch store idea, or that's just me. We come in peace. Ready to assemble. I want to go back. My brain really wants to go back to laying in bed during a thunderstorm this morning. I really enjoyed it. Can I form the head? Are you guys gonna make a Gundam? Are you guys making a Gundam? Yo, make the Gundam. I love your videos. I love what Wolfie's doing. I love the edits that they do. We're making some tweaks to it, so the next set of shorts should hopefully perform better. Hopefully, a Gundam or a sex toy, one of the two. Yes, nice big dildo, big one like this big. Yes, I need to go through my toys actually. I need to go through them and do a big throw out. I think I have so many of them and they're just so in the way. I actually need to go through all of my stuff under my bed actually. I'll do that on my day off, which won't be for like another week and a half. 10 days? 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 10 days to my next break. Let's go. I promise I'll get my own spray bottle myself. Are you warm? Are you warm? Is that why you're warm? Are you warm? Huh? You warm? Are you warm? I forgot I was here. Hi. Okay. New VR headset. Well, I say that. It's not the new VR headset. VR headset without the extra cable is a lot more comfortable. Problem, it's warmer. My face is a lot warmer, and I don't like that. But it's fine. I can adapt. We'll get there. We'll be fine. But yes, in general, headset feels lighter. It feels more comfortable. I can probably get more comfortable being in VR again. My eyes are hurting a little because of the fucking lenses. I have idea. We got this. Hello, welcome into the stream. I hope you enjoy your time here. I can't over tighten my fucking trackers anymore. I don't want to break these fucking. Sorry, a little hit the fucking air on my face. That was nice. Don't yell. I promise I'll be good for a while. My room is cold. I need warm right now. I'm not gonna lie. I have been very temperature sensitive recently. I've noticed as I've lost weight, my temperature sensitivity has become worse. And as it's been getting colder, my brain is just like, hey, yo, fuck this. Cold. Hi. Welcome into the stream. I hope you enjoy your time here. Hi, doctor. Good morning, sweetie. How are you doing? You doing okay? You doing okay? Huh? Good morning, sweetie. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm glad you're okay. I'm glad you're doing okay, hun. I got my face tracking working. I got it working again. I just had to get rid of that cable. Apparently, it was just wasn't playing ball. I pretty much caught almost all the time. If it's like -30 outside, I would literally have my window open because I know. I'm pretty much cold almost all the time. If it's like -30 outside, I literally have the window open because I am like burning body temperature wise. My great ancestors were part of the Viking era. If you go back far enough and you're of Caucasian body type, you'll have some Viking in you. Don't worry about that. But no, I'm just temperature sensitive because hormones. I'm becoming a lot cold. I'm noticing as I'm colder. Well, as the weather gets colder, I'm noticing it more. Like the other day, I was out with my dad, and like, I was really cold, and my dad likes to drive. My dad will drive with the window right down. He drives like a bit like a twat. Not gonna lie, he drives like a twat. He thinks everyone's a idiot driver, but he's the type of person where he could see a car. There's like a gap in front. And the car next to him wants to go into that gap, but they're driving alongside my dad, so my dad will speed up to stop them from going into the gap. And he thinks, what is this twat doing? I'm like, he's trying to go into the gap right in front of us, and you're blocking him because you're driving like a twat. He's like, I'm not driving like a twat, I'm a good driver. I'm like, you're a shit driver, Dad. You think everyone is crap driving, but you. And he's like, true. Everyone's shit at driving. Oh yeah, Katie, in Satisfactory, I got to cold power. Let's go, Primal. Let's go. On my off-stream playthrough, the one that I'm just playing on the side, I'm currently doing I'm doing like a chill vibes type thing, and it is interesting because I'm trying to get a fuckload of power generators together for fuel generation. Basically, if you want to know what I'm doing, is whenever I plan something for the stream, I'm doing it in the game the optimum way to try to see how to min-max it. And it's like, oh shit, that's quite a lot. Me and my brothers are the great-grandsons of the Viking era. Cool? And basic steel production. Yeah! Are you enjoying it so far, Primal? Are you enjoying it so far? I hope you're enjoying it. I love Satisfactory. It's such a fun game. I think regardless of country, every cis guy thinks they are God's gift to driving. everyone thinks they're good at driving. Everyone does. Everyone is shit at driving. The difference between someone having a driving license and someone not having a driving license is the bad drivers don't get licenses. Everyone's a bad driver. Everyone is bad at driving, and everyone thinks everyone else is bad at driving. It's a universal standard that everyone will think everyone is shit at driving but themselves. And that's a problem. I think, yes. Still confusing as hell, especially playing by yourself. Primal, there's nothing wrong with that. Honest to God, when it comes to satisfactory, your goal should just be, I'm going to see how far I can get. How can I do this? How can I do that? And if you get lost, press N and you can search how to do stuff. And you can use it as a calculator as well. I'm shit at driving and consider other shit at driving. You are universal. Everyone is terrible at driving. Brain. I'm good at driving. Done a lot of miles and kilometers. Yeah, but everyone's just shit at driving. I don't know if the graphic style would appear to you, but have you ever tried Shapes or Shapes 2K? No. I have never played that. People on the road today, absolute shit at driving, especially in my city. A lot of really bad drivers on the road today. Back when I was growing up, that wasn't like the case. The reason why I'm probably choosing never to drive, probably just walk everywhere to even take the bus. Yep, I don't want to be on the road. Taylor, another good reason as to why you shouldn't get yourself a driving license, especially if you're in your European country, is this. We have really good public infrastructure when it comes to driving. Cars cost a fucking lot just to keep and maintain. Even if you drive once a month to go like grocery shopping for the month, it's still gonna cost you fucking hundreds, if not thousands a year just to hold on to that thing. Then you got to keep on top of your license. Then you got to keep on top of your insurance, and that's even without paying for the maintenance on the thing. Oh, a random bird flew out in front of your car and hit your radiator. Now you need to get a fucking new radiator, and it's gonna cost you a fucking arm and a leg to replace. It's like, hi, get a car. And have it your normal costs without it is like here. Your normal cost with it is like here. I know how keep my friend's car running. Helping for food for a month. Shopping for food for a month, please. America, it's shopping for food for a week. Same argument. You get the argument I was having, Primal, is you're only physically going out in the car once a month, but it's still going to cost you thousands a year. It's not worth it. And the really stupid thing is this. People who use their cars every fucking day, the car still spends a good like 90% of its time just sat there doing nothing, and it's costing you thousands to have. The only benefit of having a car is absolute freedom to go anywhere whenever you want. But guess what? If you're in a European city or near good public transport, you don't need that. I can get anywhere in the world right now. I can literally go anywhere in the world right now. I can be anywhere within the world, obviously within a day. But I can essentially go to any airport I want within the UK, and whilst traveling there, book a flight to like fucking Jamaica or fucking Japan. There's only two ones that popped in my head. I was going to say Tanzania, but I don't. My brain says Tanzania isn't a country, but I know it's a country. It's just a weird word to say, especially as a dyslexic. But no, I can get anywhere in the world I want within like less than a day or so. I can just go online, book a flight, jump on the train, go to Heathrow on the train, and I'll be in Heathrow, and then I can go anywhere I want. It's like, cool. You don't need a car. The difference is what I would refer to as fine-tuned freedom. So it's you want to go specifically to a building or a restaurant, and you don't, and that's it, and you want to be there by a certain time, then cool, you can drive there. But you can also just get an Uber or a taxi. People are on the road today. I'm absolute shit at driving. Oh, I've already read that. I think it should go back to the hub. There's a difference between sucking at driving and being an asshole driver. Yes. You are very much true. So, did you know the MAM used to be in the hub? I did, Primal. I did know it used to be in the hub. I think it should go back in the hub. No. Primal, the reason why you don't want the MAM in the hub is genuinely because what they need to do is have it so in the hub there is a MAM. They should just have it as part of the hub. But it shouldn't be mandatorily in the hub. Also, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome into the stream. 100,000 on bike, still alive. You may like it. Similar concept to Satisfaction. Get product domain hub, but just a bit more abstract with shapes instead of materials. I think I've seen stuff from it before, but I haven't really touched on it. So question is there a way to get auto crafting in the crafting branch? Spacebar. Primal, press spacebar. When you're at the crafting bench, you can't leave the bench, but press spacebar. Enjoy. Do you know the cost of vehicles and repairs for vehicles? It's like insane. You literally have to have a shitload of money just to repair a vehicle. A vehicle 9 and costs way too much money to even buy a vehicle. Here, let alone drive one. Yeah, Taylor. The thing is in my personal opinion, what everyone should do is this: say to yourself, would it be cheaper every month? Like, is it if you're spending like $1,000 a month on your car? If you're spending say $500 to $700 a month on your car, on your car costs, which you probably are if you've got a car. Like, it's probably costing you about $600-700 a month. If it's costing you that much, do the maths and figure out how much it costs you to go to and from work doing an Uber. Because I'm gonna say this now. If it's going to cost you less than $100 a week to go to and from work, if it costs you less than if you're spending $800 a month on a car, but then an Uber costs you less than $100, you can save so much on just getting an Uber every day to get to and from work. Especially if it costs you less than $50 a day, which most of them will. It's worth considering. If you want to save a fuckload of money, ditch a car, Uber it. Financially, because then if you're not going anywhere on the weekends, you're not got a car just sat there doing fucking nothing. Especially for long road trips, you can just get a train, and you can catch up on Netflix whilst you're on the train. Please come and join. Got a crew. US is very car focused, so a lot of cities are designed entirely around cars. Zanny, that's actually shifting very slowly now. You are very much right that a lot of cities are car focused, but it's actually shifting very gradually to being a bit more people focused. A lot of places are changing their infrastructure designs to not only accommodate cars but accommodate people more, and it's working very gradually. I can't remember which city it is. I think it's like Chicago or another one. They're doing like slow changes to like be like, we're gonna make it so we're gonna accommodate people, and it's like very slowly happening. I would like to have a car again just to go home more often, but pretty much everything Katie said is exactly why I don't have one. I just don't see the need for a car. Also, gamer, another thing as well, with cars becoming more and more smart and adopting more and more self-driving car things now, it actually makes more sense that there's no reason for you to get a fucking car. In 10 to 15 years time, cars are not gonna need you to be behind the wheel. They just won't. Hi, Deadbug. Hi, sweetie. How are you doing? You doing okay? Hello, Jake. Hi. Hiya, Tommy. I've tried that, but once I let go of space, but it just stopped crafting. Tap it. Primal, you just tap the space bar. That's all you should need to do. You don't hold it, you tap the space bar and it should just do it. Hi, Melius. Busy and excited. How about you? Oh, why so excited? And I'm working on stuff for D&D session tonight. Ooh, what have you got planned? Are you going to bring out the Demogorgon? Are you going to bring out a Demogorgon or a Mind Flayer? Or are you going to be classical and bring out a cool dragon? You should do a Drake. You should do a Drake or a Wyram. No one bothers with Wyrams anymore. Wyrams are cool. The train system in America isn't the greatest, but I do love being able to just chill and play games, watch Netflix while traveling. It's so nice. It's so nice. I've been watching The Good Fight. And I'm almost done with it. It's such a good show. Oh, congrats. Glad to hear things are going well for you. Tommy, I'm hoping that everything... Oh. Plans and life is coming back together after problematic 4 months. Jake's been sick with long COVID for a while, and I've been wishing him to get well for quite some time, because we love Jake here, and Jake is just genuinely amazing, and I'm happy that they're starting to feel a lot better and more themselves now. It is very good. I do yard work for my full-time job that I'm on my day off because I've been feeling sick, so I haven't been working all, but I still be going back to work on tearing, so tired. I'm sorry, Taylor. In my region, I'm screwed without a car. Yeah, it is very much locally dependent. If I didn't move into the city, when I turned, after I turned 18 and left college, I would probably have a car. Because in the countryside in the UK, you do need a car. But, like, in general, you are fine if you're a city person, and I'm a city person. Playing Helldivers? You playing Helldivers? I haven't touched Helldivers in a hot minute. I wish the public transport would be better carried, then it would make sense for me to. I know a lot of democratic cities in America are starting to lean more into the whole improving the public infrastructure because they see the powers behind it. They see other countries doing it and it benefiting them, and then they see America not doing it and how it's fucking people fucking over locals. So they're going, we're just going to bump up our public infrastructure, and it's like, okay, cool. I know worse problem to have. Let's hope it goes well. I have main character syndrome, player. Actually, it is a futuristic campaign, and they are fighting the xenomorph. Ah, I heard that there's a new VR Alien game. I might see if I could do that next month for stream. That might be fun. Have you talked with them or... Oh, have you talked with them, or are they the type to take it too seriously and get bent out of shape over it? Can I have my hand back? This cable is going directly down my back, even though it should be down by my side. It's really annoying. But people often tend to spend way too much money put too much money into cars. They do, but the world is shifting. Technology is advancing, and humanity doesn't need to be going to... You don't need to be going to the office for better internet anymore. You can do more at home. And what is considered a good computer 10 years ago is the equivalency of your phone now. So it's not a problem. You don't need to be going into the fucking office. I remember growing up, it used to be, oh, we'll go to the office because it's got better internet, so we can, like, do things. Now it's just, like, everywhere's got, like, at least half a gigabyte or 100 megs. It's like, shit. I remember dial-up. Do you remember dial-up? That shit was horrendous. That shit was terrible bad. Not even terrible, it was just terrible bad. It was like, fuck. I live in the suburbs all my life. I moved to the city 8 years ago, and I definitely have discovered I'm a city person. Sometimes people are city people, sometimes they're not. I'm trying to think about where I want to move, and my brain says keep in the city, but I know in the cities it's more expensive. But I'm sitting here going, if I move out and I can get my own place and have it be private, so I can do the work that I do, especially on the other website, comfortably without interrupting or getting in the way of other people. If that's my goal. So I'm looking into it. I have many times they won't change, so I'm planning to knock him and down a peg very soon, especially since he was the blade of Avernus, and its major detriment is a god coming for the blade. He is gonna have him soon, very soon. That's good. Just want to let you know I'm not hateful towards you just because you were a different person. I knew you as a friend. I think you are the nicest person I know. I know a lot of people who are gay that are not nice, not all that nice. You are a good person. Keep up the good videos and ignore all the people that hate on you. Taylor, not many. Do you want to know, Taylor, I'm going to say this now. I don't get many hate comments. I don't get many of them, and I'm perplexed as to why. I'm not gonna lie. I know creators who are way smaller than me and equal size to me who get so much fucking hate online just for simply existence, because they're trans, because they're gay, because they are part of the alphabet army, and they get hate constantly. And I don't understand it, but I might get one transphobic comment maybe every month or two. Just one. And I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. Do you want to know why I don't give a shit? Because each and every single one of those individuals who go out of their way to be a horrible, spiteful piece of shit to other people are honestly only doing it because their lives are boring, because their lives are hard, and the way that they feel good about themselves, the way that they feel accomplished within their own mental fucking bubble, is to be hateful to other people. Do you want to know what's funny? I only feel sorry for them. I only feel sorry for them because at the end of the day, how can I not? I feel sorry for them that their lives are boring. I feel sorry for them that their response to the world is to be a hateful, horrible piece of shit. And I feel sorry for them because at the end of the day, my life is filled and surrounded with love, joy, and happiness. And I don't go to bed angry every day. I don't wake up angry. I go to bed in my comfortable, if a little bit shitty sofa bed, and I wake up comfortable, smiling, happy for the day that I'm about to go into. And I know for a fact that those pieces of shit were rolling around in bed, struggling to sleep because of how much of a horrible piece of crap they are. Taylor, you are a loved individual within my chat. You are each and every single one of you is loved. Each one of you is encouraged to want to just be here because I want you to be here. I want you to feel safe. I want you to feel like this is a massive escape for you. Because at the end of the fucking day, I know many other fucking Twitch channels where they spend half of their time bitching and moaning. They spend most of their time just trying to be a content farmer who gets into another Dextero article or another fucking bullshit online article that's only there to try to get more clicks. And I know for a fucking fact that they don't believe in what they're fucking saying. They don't believe in anything of what they're saying. They haven't for the longest of times. But they're doing it because it's the only way that they can pay their bills, to get more attention, and get by. And it's sad. It's sad. And I feel nothing but sorry for people who are nothing but spiteful little fuckers. Who grew up in a household where to be recognized, they had to be a spiteful little shit. To get their parents to recognize them, to get that level of love back from an actual human being. And I don't agree with it in any way. And I want you guys to, I want each and every single one of you to realize you are wanted here, you are cared for here, and this is where you just escape that bullshit of everywhere else. Because at the end of the day, why would you want anything more than to just escape the crap you have to deal with every day? That's why you're here. That's why you click on Twitch. You're not coming to Twitch for the news. You're not coming to Twitch for the clicks. I mean, sure, watch Kai Cenat. You can go to Kai Cenat's stream right now and watch him fucking jamming out in a fucking shower because he's got a fucking DJ in a shower right now. That shit's amazing. That shit's cool. But then you get horrible pieces of shit who go around just trying to be a spiteful little fucker because they can't do anything else. They don't know any better. That's why Kick exists. That's genuinely why Kick exists. You are wanted, and each and every single one of you needs to know this now. You are all wanted. None of you asked permission to live. None of you asked permission to be part of this world. But you constantly are looking for a place where you're just wanted to be treated like human. And I hope that this place here is where you can at least be treated like a fucking human being. Because that is all anyone should ever want, is to be treated like a fucking person. And that is why I treat you like a person, Taylor. Because you are a person, you are a human, and you are wanted here. Okay? And same goes to each and every single one of you. I want you here because I want you to be here, okay? Indeed, he about to learn today. I haven't spent more than 20k for my 2 cars' gas repairs and maintenance. They need to pull others down because they are above them. Because they are above them. Yeah, success scares people. Success is terrifying. Do you want to know? Do you want to know what one of my biggest fears is? Would you like to know what one of my biggest fears is as a content creator? It's not falling off. It's not becoming so small I struggle to pay my bills. I will always adapt. I will always try to overcome it. Would you like to know what my biggest fear is? My biggest fear as a content creator is honestly blowing the fuck up and forgetting how I got there. My biggest fear is blowing up, becoming so big, I forgot what the struggle was. I forgot I forgot every test. I forgot every moment up until the blow up. Because I was pushing so hard to get there, and then it happened, and then I thought, I don't remember anything before then. Because I don't like this idea of blowing up and forgetting my place as a human. I'd rather struggle and continue the way I am than blow the fuck up and forget all of you. I always want to be able to sit here and be like, hi Atami, hi Gamer, hi Mega, hi Luna, hi Jake. I always want to be able to say hello to you guys. Because I'd rather we... Can I have my hand back? I'd rather be able to sit here and have these conversations with the handful of you that are here than be sat here constantly talking shit to a fucking chat which is just endlessly moving. It makes more sense to me that way. I don't want to lose who I am. My biggest fear as a content creator is blowing up more than anything. If overnight I jump up to like 200-300 views and chat's going crazy, I'll be happy. I'll be confused, I'll be happy, and then hope that it probably dies down, or expect it to die down. That'd be a thing. Hi Volk, hi Jake. Myself, when I stream, I just do art and play my my newest addiction, Zenless Zone Zero. I avoid drama like the plague. Personally, I don't care about people's sexual preferences. All I care about is, are you chill person and are not start problems for me. That is the thing. Funk Itami, that's the thing. It is genuinely, I don't get the mindset of drama farming. I don't. I just don't get the concept behind it. It benefits you briefly, and every single person who does drama farming on every fucking social media genuinely doesn't last long. They're not around very long. Like, every single one of them that I see has a blow up, and they'll be there for like 3 to 6 months. It's unsustainable. It's unsustainable content. And most of the people doing it don't believe in it. The exceptions to the rule are Atozi. I'm sorry, did you know that Atozi is actually is supposed to be A to Z? Did you know that? Yeah, there's Atozi, but he's just presenting the news. There's Philip DeFranco. Guess what? He's just presenting the news. He's just... But then you get the people who are drama farming and being like, yeah, I'm gonna like drama farm and do it in the worst way possible because I'm going to become part of the drama farm. And it's like, fuck off, dude. No one wants that. Hi, Luna. I would love for Kick to be an alternative to Twitch. If it wasn't a land of psychopaths. Gamer, okay. My opinions on Kick is this. Kick has significant potential as a platform. It has so many issues though. It has so many issues, and it's to do with its general user base. And it's not the viewers, it's the creators. It's the creators. And I'm not saying this is all of them, but the ones which get the problem with the platform is this. Those who do the most insane shit get put front and center to everyone, and then everyone talks about them. But when you get to the point where there is a story every fucking week on Kick of someone going to jail, being arrested, someone's being fucking killed on the platform, someone almost gets killed on the platform, when crimes are the only when actual jail time is the only thing slowing down the people, you have a problem. Kick, my experiences with Kick as a team is amazing. It's amazing. I had some problems. People were using my information, which got leaked online, to sign up to Kick, and they were spamming my emails. I contacted them. They fixed it within less than a day. Not even joking. Literally within less than 24 hours, it got fixed. The following day, same problem persisted on a different on their platform under a different device. Guess what? Contacted them. They fixed it again within 24 fucking hours. They did an incredible fucking job, and I commend the development team for that. But the platform as a whole has its problems. It can be fixed, but the fixes will basically mean it's going to be Twitch. It's just going to be Twitch again. Plus, most of the mods are either trans. Plus, most of my mods are either trans or girlfriend. Yeah. It's good to have a good variety of moderators. I've got mods which agree with me, mods which don't agree with me, mods which like to fight me, mods which like to fight each other. I like a good differing opinion. I ask my mods all the time, because I treat my mods as like part of my team, and I like to ask for their thoughts, opinions, and feedback. I ask them all the time to be combative, and they just don't. And it just makes me go, why aren't you being combative? I want my mods to call me idiots more. I want my mods to actually call me fucking stupid and can be like, well, I see this being a problem. I'm like, you be combative. Please. Yes, that's why they tell you to push too fast. Yes, I've heard that when you get that large it almost like reverting to before you had viewers, because you've got to talk to yourself again, and that's nuts to me. Yeah, but okay, Luna, the thing is Ludwig proved this. When you're a small streamer streaming to no one, talking to yourself is depressing. But the difference between talking to yourself and talking to others is you have an audience, you're talking into the void, but the void's at least making noises back. But when you're streaming to no one, you're talking into the nothingness and nothing's responding. And it's so depressing. It's the reason why sometimes I go a bit off script and go a bit yappy and get a bit like, chat, how are you doing? And I go into the whole trying to engage you guys to chat more because I'm feeling lonely because chat died off. It happens. It happens. But I get to say this. I am one of those streamers who instantly started at 5 to 10 viewers. I instantly started in like the 5 to... I think my first stream I got 6 viewers, and then I basically have just crept up, and I've hovered the 20s to 40s ever since. I'm not a good streamer, I'm not a good content creator, but I at least learn and I try. Exactly as you stated, it benefits briefly so they can make fast cash, then go on to make a new subject. Back in a bit. Okay, Terrace. I have a lot of friends of mine who had it on me because of that stuff. I don't know one very confused set me for who I am, or not, because people are not being nice to that kind of stuff. I don't get it. Slap you. Yeah, Jake, I want my mods to be a bit more combative. I want it to be, I have this idea, what do you guys think? I want you guys to go, it could work, but it's like going, I don't think that will work because maybe if you insert idea here, it could work. Or, no, don't like that, dumb idea. Or, you've tried this, bitch, don't do it. It didn't work last time, it's not going to work this time. Yeah, that's like an important part of being a mod. It's being a critical thinker. Yeah. Yes, I hate talking into the void. Everyone does. As someone who talks to themselves constantly, I'm kind of just good at it at this point. This is the most conversation I get all week, is when I'm streaming. Sorry, I are too many. I want too many. It's okay. It is the thing that makes you your head hurt. At least it makes mine hurt. Head no hurt, just hungry. Me no stream, so lack some knowledge. People don't accept who I am People don't accept who I am, sexualizing person. I don't want to talk about it because people make fun of me for it, and that's one of the reasons why I feel uncomfortable. Most of my friends don't accept me for what I say. Taylor, there's a thing though. The thing is though, is if you're someone who sexualizes someone who doesn't want to be sexualized, that's a different type of thing. And if you're just, if it's just you make it, that's like a different thing. That's a completely different kettle of fish. I'm a lewd person. I will happily admit that now. I am what I would refer to very knowingly as I am a fairly lewd person. But I understand there's limits with certain people. Like, I know I can't be lewd with certain other people. Specifically, if they're in a relationship, they don't want to be lewded. It's completely different. But, like, you being you is just you. But there is multiple layers of you. You're more than just that one part of you. If that makes sense. Wait, I have these on here now. Sorry, I put magnets on my... I put the magnet chargers on my controllers. I have a sixth sense for people. Talking to the void was a huge part of what caused my depression. Yeah. If I'm streaming, I usually just enjoy talking about the game I'm playing. Even if no one's listening, I'm just letting the inside thoughts out. Yeah, that's the trick. That's the trick, gamer. You just play games that you love and you talk yourself through them. But the problem is when you're a streamer, the worst thing that you can do is be one of those streamers where it's just like you're in a game and you're doing like a game and you're clearing rooms in like Call of Duty, and you're going, I'm just going to check behind here, let me check behind here, wait, okay, clear, next room, cool, okay, that one's clear. Worst thing for you to do, the best thing for you to do in that similar situation is you go in and you look at the doors and you go, okay, I'm going to clear that one, then clear that one, and then probably die, let's figure this shit out. And then you go into the room, clear, you do a little bit of roleplay. If you're going to talk yourself through it, you talk through what you're about to do, and then you do a little bit of roleplay. Good little trick, that one. Great little trick, that one. But then you also have to be reactive. You have to mix the reactive with the roleplay and the planner. If you mix all three of those, you're in a great spot. Imagine you go into a room, and there's two rooms. Two rooms on opposite ends, and they're quite far apart. You go in and you go, okay, I'm going to check that room, and then we're going to check that room, and probably going to die. Let's see what happens. Clear. Ah! And then you get into a fight. And then you die, and you just go, well, that ended well. Fuck. Shit. Ah! Or you do a Tim the Tatman and just get ragey at it. Because he's such an angry guy. He's such an angry boy. Such an angry boy. I can't call him bold anymore. I can't call him bold anymore because that's considered sexual harassment. I already read that. Even though I'm listening, I'm just letting inside thoughts out. Yes. Yes, it is so hard to be consistent when no one shows up. Luna, that's the thing. It's not... Okay, if you're a small streamer, I'm going to give you guys a piece of advice. If you're a streamer and you're doing 10 to 12 hour streams multiple days a week, stop it. If you want to grow and you want to potentially do streaming full time, don't do streaming for 10 to 12 hours a time 4 or 5 times a week. You should be aiming for 3 hours... Aim for 3 hours, maybe 4 in a pinch. The sweet spot is about 4-ish hours. And you should be taking your streams and turning them into content elsewhere. It's the most boring bullshit. Everyone says the same shit advice. But it's fucking true. If you're a small streamer and you want to grow, here's the piece of advice that every single one of us will give you. Stop doing the 10 plus hour streams. Focus on a good 4 hours. And then you take moments and you turn them into clips or videos. One of the things that we've got is Jake goes through the streams in clips, and he gives me timestamps of what to take from my streams and turn them into little videos. I'm shit at editing, but that's why we've got an editor for the shorts. We're gonna get into the habit of taking parts from the stream and turn them into videos to upload on their own. Yeah. That's going to be like towards the end of the year though. Probably. Maybe November. But yes. But it's also about having fun. If you're not having fun with it, then of course you're going to struggle. That's the top piece of advice. If you're not having fun, don't bother. Just have fun with what you're playing. A lot of the time I'm going, oh, what the fuck is that? Okay, I have to do this, let's try this. And I take it from there. Yeah. I am typically doing 4 hours 2 to 3 times a week. Okay, and then what are you doing with the streams afterwards? Are you going back through them and clipping them? I'm thinking about live streaming on Twitch, brother. My YouTube channel is literally not going anywhere. Yes, I have 26 subscribers on my YouTube channel. For most of them are friends, and I know from the state. Taylor, how often are you uploading? top question, how often are you uploading to your YouTube channel? Before you make the decision, how often are you uploading? Because that's the deciding factor right now. That is actually the deciding factor. If you say, oh, I've got a YouTube channel, I've got 26 subscribers, and you haven't posted on there in 6 to 12 months, I'm going to be completely honest, I probably haven't uploaded our live stream, the video on my YouTube channels in probably a month. There's your problem. There's your problem. Your problem with your content is genuinely right now content consistency. Consistency is a combination of a few factors. One, it's the quality of what you're putting out. As long as the quality of it is consistent, you are fine. Okay? And the consistency of quality is to do with how you're editing and how it looks. It could be your overlays from your stream. It can be the audio quality of your lovely microphone. And it can be any plethora of things. The second layer of quality of consistency is schedule. How consistent are you with your schedule? How regularly are you uploading? How often are you uploading? And how close, and this is like the most fine-tuned time on it, is when are you putting those out? Are you streaming and then editing the VODs and then putting them out the next day? Are they coming out a week later? The problem is the game that I like, the live stream appropriate for a lot of people. That's why I want to live stream on Twitch, because the game I play is not considered age appropriate. So stream to Twitch. Stream to Twitch. But if you're not utilizing the YouTube channel properly, then you need to think about how can you utilize it properly. And that's what I'm trying to get at. Try to utilize it. And utilization of your consistency as well also goes to description format, title format, and tags. It gets so much shit to realize and learn. Like if you understood the stupid levels of documentation I've got sat behind me to do with me uploading to each platform, it's ridiculous. Like I literally have a document on my computer I open up every time I go to upload anything, and I'm uploading multiple times a week. Been a long while since sup. Hi Mecca. Hi. How are you doing, sweetie? You doing okay? You been taking care of yourself? For me, I realized trying to turn streaming into a career wasn't for me. I wasn't having fun and it was stressing me. I like to stream as a hobby and I do it for friends in my life and online. Gamer, that's perfect. That's perfect. That's absolutely fucking perfect. Keep on with that mindset. Keep on with going with that. Genuinely, keep on going with that. You want to stream because you're having fun with it. It should be a side hustle. Content creation is literally a hobby for some people. Consider it a hobby. Just do that. It's perfect. Don't worry about doing anything more than what you want to do. You want to go all out on a fucking video project talking about the fucking the fundamentals of fucking Satisfactory and how to do a perfect oil setup and get the most amount of energy from a single fucking oil node? Cool. Do it. Do the cool thing. Just have fun with it. It's not always about trying to make it into a career or make money from it. Hi! Welcome into the stream. Thank you for the follow. The problem is... Alright, I already read that. Yeah. What game? Are there free video editing software that are actually good? Yes, called DaVinci Resolve by Blackmagic. DaVinci Resolve by Blackmagic is really, really good. And it is so worth going for. It is intuitive and it does everything. It does everything from CGI to text overlays to text things. In fact, it's regarded as an industry standard when it comes to its color correction tools. It is ridiculously fucking good when it comes to making your videos look amazing. I should really utilize it more. In fact, I'm going to start utilizing it more in future. At least for me, but that's a whole different argument. But yeah, DaVinci Resolve, Luna, DaVinci Resolve, free. It's free. It's on iPad and it's on PC and Mac. Hi Disney. Hi, how are you? You doing okay? It's Cyberpunk 2077, bro. It's not major appropriate for most people's families because there is a lot of nudity. Taylor, stop thinking family friendly. Stop thinking family friendly. There is age verification and there is not appropriate for children shit available on every fucking platform now because of fucking Project 2025. Stop thinking, oh, it's got nudity in it. Yeah, it's got nudity in it. You can go in there and fuck a prostitute if you really want to. There's a fucking dildo bat that you can run around with. We're planning on playing it on the other platform, by the way. Might be playing that from tomorrow. Depends on how I feel. I might do a VR stream tomorrow. Haven't decided yet. I'm feeling more comfortable in VR again. But yeah, just play it. Who cares? Have fun with it. Thank you for the encouragement, Kate, you beautiful being. Gamer, I just want you to be happy. And if being happy is you just playing a game and having fun with it, or doing a project because you got fucking passion behind it, go for it. Just go for it. You don't need to hold back. Do the crazy thing. Do the crazy thing that you want to do. Hi, Aria. Good morning, sweetie. How are you doing? I'm good, thanks for asking. How about you? I'm good. I stepped funny and my ankle hurts a little, but I'm doing good. I hope you're doing good. You are funny, dude. You make me laugh sometimes. Are you talking to Jake or me? Sleeping, just woke up. Good morning. I woke up to a thunderstorm this morning and then passed straight out again. It was very cozy. Thunderstorms are really, really good. A thing that I like to do in the mornings, and this is what I'm doing, by the way, is if I wake up early in the morning, I'll roll over. I roll... Can I have my hand? Hand? I'm going to order that fix thing, by the way. There we go. Wait, you're not... What the fuck? You disconnected? You having okay? You having a moment, hand? Grab the balls. But yeah, I'm doing a thing where if I check the time, if it's within a margin of error, I'll turn around and ask my Alexa to do an alarm for me. Don't worry about it, Alexa. Alexa, stop. Yeah, I ask it. I put a timer on it, and then it wakes me up for when I want to get up. Especially if I have a shit night's sleep. It's like having a dynamic sleep alarm. It's really, really, really good way of doing it. Jake, you should try that. Your hand is having a crisis. It's because I haven't got that lighthouse on anymore. Because if I have turned that lighthouse on, you'd think my tracking will get better. But because of the high level connectivity, it goes, oh. Thank you for the follow. Welcome into the stream. Goal of a good old argue with your hand VR episode. It is so fun. I'm going to get a fix for it. I'm going to order that after the stream, actually. I've got the money for it. Just don't need an alarm. I don't need an alarm. I wake up with the light. I do as well, especially in the winter. But we're at that point. Until the autumn equinox. Alexa, when's the autumn equinox?
From dictionary.com. The two equinoxes occur around March the 20th to the 21st and September the 22nd to the 23rd.
Yeah, September the 21st. So, on basically after the 21st, I'll start sleeping with my blind a bit more open. And then I'll do that until the I go from the equinox to the equinox. I have a blackout blind, and I'll start sleeping with it more and more open. It helps. It does. When I originally got my Quest 3, the tracking was better, but after some updates it usually ends up arguing with my controller's tracking more. I don't get that. I have a feeling it's firmware. Luna, that might be a thing that we might both need to do, is plug in our controllers and see if there's a firmware update for the controllers. Because a lot of I know with Steam VR it will tell you, oh, there's a firmware update, but unless you plug it in, it doesn't know what firmware you're on, and just assume it's okay. Might be worth doing. Could be worth trying. My extra hour is 11 to midnight if possible. Oh, you get an extra hour the night before. I do an extra hour after. Because my thing is going to be is I make sure I do all the work I want to that day, the day before, and then sleep in the morning. That's how I'm going to be doing my sleeper stuff. I was talking to you, but that is what I was saying because you make me laugh. Sometimes you're just a really good streamer and a nice person. Taylor, I try to be nice to everyone because at the end of the day, why should we add another dickhead to the why add another dickhead to the fucking pile of dickheads in the world? Be the good person, not an extra dickhead in the pile of twats. I haven't done that yet. Is a good point. Got my Quest 3 last year, so it would make sense. Yeah, plug your controllers in via USB if they have USB, which they should do. I'm pretty sure they might charge on them. It might charge on them. Look to see if there's a way to firmware update them, or check if there's a firmware update on them. Google, don't use ChatGPT. ChatGPT is good for complex answers which need a bit more clarification and maybe more steps. But anything which is like Googleable, Google it first. Try Googling before ChatGPTing. And please use the Google without the fucking AI. I really wish that was just standard. Instead of it being like, we did this Google search under Gemini. No one likes Gemini. I mean, I can get more students early in the morning, which is prime time. Which is prime time for me. What? I don't know if I should be concerned about what you just said. Stuff done. Oh, you can just get more stuff done. Yeah, I was wondering why it said students. Why did it say students? Take a teacher. I was concerned that they might have been a sex pest for a moment then. I got confused too. I think he typed in stuff and it corrected it to students. I think he said stuff done, forgot the space, and it corrected it to students. That's probably what happened. I was concerned he might have been a sex pest. Jake, I think I decoded it for you. I'm sorry. You are not a sex pest. A little horny, but not a sex pest. Stupid autocorrect destroying our community. It's gonna be a problem. I am never an early bird. What is why I am always late to streams. It's okay. Hey, I got Guardian rank from social services. Okay. Yeah, Jake's amazing. I was just concerned. A little horny, but fine. Love Jake. This is the reason why I don't like text-to-speech text-to-speech to text, because it fucking autocorrects things all. Do you know what's really stupid? I feel like I talk a bit correctly at times, but I also am really hard to understand at times. Because I'm from an area which is known for having its accent, which is a little bit yokely. Like I talk very proper for where I'm from. But I also understand that occasionally my accent, my fluid accent. I think it's raining again. I know my fluid accent will randomly disappear on me, and then I start to sound a little bit more proper. I can never get accent. I can never get accents. The internet generation has its own accent, hun. Volk. The internet generation has its own accent. If you're an internet person, there is genuinely there is an internet accent. You remember the transatlantic? The modern transatlantic accent is genuinely awkward to understand because it's got always got hints of the local colloquialisms. But in general, it's a lot easier to pick up and understand. Modern transatlanticism is interesting. It's the reason why I don't. Oh, I used to watch you in the mornings when getting ready for university, but I am now in my normal sleep schedule. Lol. You mean you're not like having to rush around every day to go to and from college and uni? Yep, understandable. Completely understandable. Quick question: do you even remember what dial up with even like back in the 90s and parts of the 80s? Because I don't, because even every time someone uses the internet to be to the funniest thing what happened, where it would say you've got mail. Oh, you know the movie You Got Mail, where it was AOL and it goes you got mail. Is that what you're talking about? That would be the 90s. The internet started to become a thing in, I want to say, the internet started to become more and more prevalent around like 97, 98. Before then, it would have been like very, very, very small pocket individuals. It was a thing. Computers were becoming a thing, but the internet wasn't really a thing. Dial-up was up until like the mid to late 2000s. I want to say broadband only really started to become a thing around 2008, 2009. And the reason why it's called broadband is because it's a broader band of information. Yes, that's what that's what I talk about. Yeah. I remember the sounds it used to make. I remember coming home from school and sitting in front of the TV. My sister would be on MSN Messenger, talking to people, and my mum would shout at her because she wanted to use the phone. I remember that. I remember that vividly, and it was so funny because my sister would try to sneak back onto the internet, but the phone lines would be connected, and it was so shitty because my sister used to be a little bitch about it and like shout at any and everyone. Now it's like, hey, you've got a gigabyte down and a gigabyte up, internet connection is not a problem, and everyone's got a phone in their pocket. Everyone's got a phone with the internet in their pockets. You don't need anything anymore. It's like, fucking hell. Oh. Yeah, I remember what it was like. But obviously as you get older, the vividness becomes less of a thing. Giggity giggity giggity. Chat. Can I just say thank you to all of you today. I honestly cannot thank all of you enough with how incredibly and how incredible and amazing you have all been today. Thank you. I'm feeling a lot more comfortable in VR. I'm gonna order the thing which will hopefully fix the like fidgetiness, but yeah, I hope you all enjoyed today as much as I did. I'm going to be sending you guys over to Flare because they're on, and I don't know anyone else that's on according to my thing, apart from Glub, but I don't know how long Glub's going to stream. Sometimes they stream for like an hour or two, and sometimes they're live for like 6 hours, and I haven't really, like, yeah. But yeah, I hope you all enjoy going to see Flare and go and show them all the love you can. Can I say thank you to every single one of you, and thank you for all the love and support you all give me. Can you guys all go show Flare all the love you can as well? I will be back here on Tuesday with some status of the factory. It is going to be all the fun. And yeah, I'm gonna go order the little fixie thing. I'm gonna redo my play space probably right now actually. But actually no, I'm gonna order the fix. There's no point in me doing it now if everything's okay. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Have a wonderful night. Go have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Stay safe, stay awesome. Remember to tell someone you love them. Go show Flare all the love you can. Join the Discord and follow me on Twitter. Guys, I love you. Bye bye.